Welcome to Blue Tinted Glasses, the home of Leicester City talk on YouTube. Fan debates, live watch-alongs, post-match reactions, and all the Foxes banter you could ask for. Subscribe now and see the game through Blue Tinted Glasses.
Just into race clear. He's got Jamie Vardy with him. Jamie Vardy sets off. Jamie Vardy! Back here for Darwin. Oh, he scored! An absolute belter! That is trademark Abdul Fattahwood.
This one into the box. Nugent over the top. Oh, what a goal! David Nugent's just scored a beauty. He's made Forest look like fools.
Premier League champions 2016. The amazing Leicester City.
Happy New Year! It's 2026 and it's the first watch-along for Leicester City. Today we play Sheffield United away. Locks, unfortunately, I think he's a bit hungover, had a few too many beers last night. Who can blame him? But I am joined by my partner in crime. It is, of course, Andrea Stuck. Quack, quack. Happy New Year! How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I mean, slept in a bit. I played some Football Manager today. I saw you out training. I think fair play. I felt like I was being, proactive in another way. Got exams coming up, so I'll have to start looking into that. But for now, I want to enjoy Leicester, and hopefully we play well. I want to say intrigued by the lineup, but I'm also intrigued by the bench. A lot of interesting players we could get on there, right? A spotting of Wanya Marcel all of a sudden on the bench. That's not something we've seen in ages, really.
Well, exactly. There's a lot to talk about. So let's go through some of this stuff one by one. I'll actually start with some not Leicester news, but something that's very relevant to us is that I guess, is it a surprise or is it not a surprise? We could sort of see where the waters were heading. But yeah, Enzo leaves Chelsea by mutual consent, fell out with them. In my opinion, one of the best managers we've had in a long time. I don't think there's any chance he would come back to Leicester.
No.
But
maybe Willy Caballero would like to come back. I mean, he was assistant under him, right? I feel like obviously, if there was even 1% chance, you should. If you're Leicester right now, you throw the entire book at him, right? If you look at our recent history, post-relegation, he's the only one who has had any sort of success that was noteworthy at this club. And obviously the team was better last time around, but he cultivated that. He, had a lot of great signings, and those who, I feel like Enzo was key in our promotion last time. And I mean, if there was even a 10% chance you could tempt him back here just, for a year or two while you steadied the ship, I would be happy with that, because right now we are in untreaded territory, really, it feels, and we could either free fall further down or maybe climb back up. I don't really know, because the club is not communicating anything.
Absolutely. Well, I think there's no chance that Leicester will ever take Maresca back. He'll end up probably at Juventus or someone like that, I would expect.
Or maybe he'll just hold down for the City job. Like, he's probably on a good paycheck, right, with that sacking. He could wait for a year if the City Cup becomes available. But I do think maybe it would be worth, having a chat with Willy Caballero. I mean, he did great in those assisting games. And if you want that style of football, but obviously it's a style of football that split the fan base. But one thing you can't deny is, at the very least, it got us results. And we're still seeing football that splits the fan base apart right now without delivering any results. And that's even worse, right? So if we can improve on one of those areas, I'd definitely take it.
Yeah, well, anyway, let's move on to the starting lineup. That's towards this side, whatever that side is for you. And here you can see it. And look at that. Straight in. Big shock. Making his first start of the season up front, number 39, Silko Thomas, who, when we did the match ratings, he got quite a high rating when he came on in his cameo appearance last time round. So let's get straight to it. What do you make about Silko? Silko Thomas up front. Talk to me, Doug.
I mean, I'm happy to see him back. It's not a prospect who I think will go on to do incredible things, but it's always nice to see someone from the academy be given a chance. We've all been a bit tired of him, even if he does some, I think our best striker. But it's nice to see a different try, and it's nice to not see it be Daka or someone else thrown in that end, because we don't. Who cares, man? Daka could leave on a free in 6 months, right? Sign a contract with the new club right now. So rather see someone like Silko Thomas from the academy given a chance. And yeah, I do find it interesting considering this means Carranza is not even in the team. It definitely seems like his loan is being terminated, which is fantastic, right? Opens up another loan spot. So I'm more looking at the implications of this, and I'm looking at the bench, and I'm seeing a lot of players I'd be excited to see come on the pitch. I can look at 4 at the very least from the academy who I'd love to see get some more minutes as well outside of Silko.
This is fair from Clibos. I think this is less about confidence in Silko Thomas and more about the lack of confidence in any of our other strikers. Perhaps, but I mean, I have to say, I would have been I am still a bit disappointed that he hasn't gone for Jeremy Monga or Lewis Page. I mean, I was speaking to Locks about this. Bobby Reid is our most informed player, but we had 2 games in 2 days, and then we've just changed it over again. Not much of a turnaround. I think we've got to start rotating some of the players, and I do think that when Silko, Jeremy Monga and Lewis Page were all on the pitch together, they all look pretty good. Anyway, let's see what happens with regards to that as we go forward. But here's the other one to talk about. On the bench, out of absolutely nowhere, found him down the back of the sofa. Awanya Marcel has been spotted. What? What do you make of that?
It's really interesting. And what sticks out to me as well is the timing. Obviously, I think it's because that there is the injury again to Aaron Ramsey. He's obviously not in the team. He's out again. But Wanya, of all people, who has just entered his final 6 months of the contract too, he could also just leave on a free in 6 months' time, start discussing with other clubs right now. He's well obliged to do that if he so fancies. So I don't know if this is some ploy to try and maybe, get a 1 year extension or whatnot, but it's just weird to me how he's the one getting on the bench before someone like Jake Evans, who has just recently committed his future to the club. But regardless, I'm happy to see him. I think back at those games he had on Enzo greatly as a bright prospect who clearly wasn't quite ready, but really fought well and got a brilliant goal as well to cap off his time in the first team. And if he comes on, I really hope we see some of that energy again. He's an electric player, if I can put it like that.
Yeah, he's an interesting one. What do you make of this? Reckon Marty's had a look at Evans and isn't having him, because it does feel that way to me. I've got to say, I feel very sorry for Jake Evans.
Yeah, I mean, these things can change so quickly, right? We saw Evans in the team but not play when Monga was injured. Obviously, Monga is ahead of the pecking order, no doubt about that. I think the thing with Evans is you can't write him off yet. If he's not ready to play in the first team at 17, no shame in that. And I think maybe that's just the decision he's made, that he probably won't be used off the bench, or why would you just let him travel with the team instead of playing U21. So he's probably playing those games and he's performing well in the U21s, and maybe in a year or 2 times he's developed more physically or technically or whatever Marty and the next manager is wanting to see from him, right? But yeah, it is nice to see Wanya back. I hope maybe we get to see a cameo appearance, but it will feel a bit bittersweet if he performs well, because we don't know if his future lies with Leicester. He could be gone in the summer.
I'll be honest, I don't think he'll play any part in the game. I think it's just the token, we've got someone from the academy on the bench type of thing. But still interesting to see that. The other options on the bench, we've got Hamza, we've got Jordan Ayew. Who else have we got on there? Just trying to bring the line up here.
Vestergaard, Aluko, Chowdhury, Page, Wanya Marcel, Monga, Ayew, Daka, and Bekovic, of course, in net for the backups.
Yeah, well, all right. So let's get on to the match ourselves. What do you think is going to happen in terms of the scoreline? What are you going for today? Because they got of course, Tom Cannon scored last time round. What do you reckon?
I don't feel very confident, right? I mean, I don't think we played incredibly against Derby, but I think we worked hard, and as long as we survive, I think the first 50 minutes, considering how it went last time against Sheffield United, I will be more optimistic. So a strong start will really change everything from us. But I'll say maybe like a 2-2 draw. I could see there being goals in this game. I don't think neither team's defense has been, rather exceptional or anything.
Yep. Locks went for 1-1. I think I'm going to go for that as well. But John here's gone for 2-1 City. Ryan's gone for 3-1 Sheffield United. Everyone else hit comments. And yeah, Ipswich are in second, but that's not really a surprise. If you look at the underlying data, there's even an argument to say that Ipswich are the best team in the league. And I think really what you're seeing with Ipswich is that they've got the best squad, right? And I think that is, for me, is the biggest difference this time round compared to last time, right? Is that we get a few injuries like Jordan James, for example, and you're in big trouble, whereas they can rotate their squad. And with a 46-game season, you don't have to be good for 46 games. To be honest with you, only probably really have to be good for about 34 games, right? If you win 25, 26 games, you're going to get there. That's interesting to see there. Yeah, Revenge, 3-0 to Leicester. Frankie, 3-0 Sheffield United. Kit says 2-1 to the Blades. And Michael, Rex fans, also gone for 1-1. Birmingham 3 points in the last 7 matches. Well, the thing is, right, is that I think in this division, what you're seeing is just it's so all over the place. No one's really been consistent other than Coventry, you would say. Maybe Middlesbrough and Ipswich to a certain degree, but compare it to previous seasons, and I think it's quite surprising, just sort of like how weird it is. And I got a feeling that Coventry are going to have a fall off, but I just think they got so many points in early that they'll get away with it. What are your opinions as to why it's so sort of like roller coaster this time round?
That's a tough thing to really say because I obviously haven't watched every single game, but I feel like with Leicester, right? I just don't know when we show up. If we look at our performances, that's why I feel so little confidence coming into this game. Like, you know, we have just got won a game and we fought well, but we've seen us win a few games on the bounce and then get smashed and look horrible. And then I think teams struggle to be consistent because the level is closer and like, I don't want to say everything depends on momentum because it has been so up and down for basically every single team, except for like Coventry and maybe Ipswich now. But even Ipswich just had a like more extended spell of poor performances beginning, and now they have a consistent spell of good results. Where I think basically every other club, it's up and down. Middlesbrough's up, then they lose their manager, down a bit, up again, down a bit. It's very hard to predict these championship games. And I will say, as a neutral, that's very fun. But when your team is in the league and, you know, you don't know what to expect every single week, it's horrible because I don't know what to expect. Like, what does 3 points get us here? Realistically, it likely moves us up the table. But in a few weeks' time, we could be, you know, down to 18th if we lose 2 games in a row. Like, the thing is, the table for me, for where we are at the very least, means so little because it's just about putting in a good performance and taking 3 points before the gaps really start to open up, which they have already done at the top at the very least.
Yeah. The interesting thing about Marty saying he wants to sign JJ this particular season, not season, this window, and not risk losing him, I guess, in the summer. But I see what other people are saying about we could save the other 5.25 million for other signings. Are you expecting much activity? And then just while you say this, I'm just going to run and get a drink. So tell us, tell chat what you think about, you know, what's going to happen in the transfer window.
Yeah, I don't think that'll happen much. Of course, there hasn't been much happening in the past few Leicester windows. I think the loan movement is where we'll see the moves being made, as we saw in the summer window later on. Will probably take time to finalize, like we saw in the summer. But already today, 2 loans have been extended. I think Nathan Opoku and Jayden Joseph have extended their loans. There'll be some movement there from, you know, outgoing loans. But at the same time, I don't expect much. If Carranza goes back, we'll definitely get like either Mikel Antonio or the permanent, or a third striker in on loan. But yeah, I'm mainly looking at the loan spots, and maybe they can wheel or deal like £1 million or something from, you know, a player with a contract expiring in 6 months or whatnot. But I heavily expect us to spend £0 again and then just look for the loans.
Yeah, but do you think we'll get any loans? You do, right?
Yeah, I think we'll get 1 or 2.
Okay. Well, I hope we do. I think we really do need it in this one. Silko Thomas Hattrick, let's see. It's like we'll bring in 3 players beside Antonio, like all loans. I mean, I hope so. I think we really need it. I think if we're being honest as well, of the signings we made, we've only really made 1 signing, which is Jordan James, because the others, Aaron Ramsey's barely played and Carranza's just been a complete bust. So, you know, that's why I just mentioned how Ipswich are looking good, because their squad, well, our squad, what squad, you know? And it's, you know, yes, I suppose if all of the players were playing, but as we said, when you've got Harry Winks and Wout Faes, no, he's not even on the bench, is he, today? So
yeah,
that's another big one, right?
No Winks, I stand by my opinion of, like, if even just like, let's say £1 million comes in from someone like Harry Winks, or even someone just says, we'll take him now, and, you know, we will pay all his wages or whatnot, I would be down for that. He's clearly not got a future here, and he's got to cost us 3-4 million more throughout the rest of the season. So get him off the books. Don't let him sit and taint the mood of the squad. So, like, if any somewhat reasonable offer, even like, you know, look at what happened with Connor Cody, right? If it's a few £1 million, I would take it in a heartbeat for Harry Winks at this point, because we kind of need. We just need to mentally refresh, and it's so clear we need these players who don't want to be here out the club. I'd rather have a worse player who would fight for the badge than Harry Winks again. Yeah,
although you don't want to end up with another Woyo Koulibaly who... it's so funny. Yeah. Some of these players were just saying, like, look at Carranza, look at Edouard, look at... Carranza, Edouard, and now Woyo Koulibaly. How many minutes have all those 3 played together? I suppose they're only loans, etc., but it really does scream of sort of desperation and where's the plan from top to bottom, you know?
It very much does. I think Woyo was just emergency cover, where I said he had so little to do to repay his transfer value, and he hasn't even managed to do that. But let's see. I would be open if he comes back to, you know, play a backup role to like a Ricardo on the right back, or I'd prefer Woyo Koulibaly to Luke Thomas, to be honest, on left back. But then again, I'd rather see a Luko there, and that's not happened yet either. But good morning, Luke.
Yeah, Milgo says no bozo
Morning.
moments. So speaking of bozos, look who's joined us. It's our favourite friend. Happy New Year. Luke, how are you, mate? What do you think? Game's just about to start. What do you make of the lineup? Silko starting.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping to see Page, but I was interesting. I had to double check for a second. I was like, why is Silko Thomas not on the bench? I thought, and then I realized he'd been put up top. I was like, oh shit! So he's committed to that at least. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes there with his energy. No phase on the bench. Definitely fucking off. Definitely seen the last of him. I would hope so. How do you guys feel about the season starting 11? Not many changes other than Silko Thomas.
I think it's something close to the best we can put out, right? I've liked to see Monk back in the starting 11. And it's worth to say we are in a way as well. I can see you're having some issues with the scoreboard there.
Yeah, the game's away. I don't know why we've won minus time. I'm just going to ask Locks about that. But as always, don't spoil anything in the chat. We do reserve the right to time you out or ban you for frequent runs. But the game is underway. Sheffield United have already got a free kick in a dangerous position, but looks like...
Yeah, we've conceded early way too many times. I'm really nervous in these first few minutes of a game, man. Especially against Sheffield United after what happened last time. I didn't even manage to open the stream because I was playing a game. And then I was like, I'll open the Leicester game after. And 5 minutes passed before I finished my game of League of Legends. And then when I opened the stream, we are 2-0 down. Like, what the fuck's happening, man? So, yeah, just not that again, please. Then I'll be satisfied.
Where is Locks? He is around, but he's enjoying his New Year's Day. What seconds are we on? 1 minute 20.
Yeah, 120.
Yeah, and we're trying to fix the time as we speak. I'm not sure what's going on.
Oh, Jakub, but that's JJ. Silko. Oh, that's a foul.
Oh, that's a fucking booking. Get fucked.
Dirty game so far, you could say, right? Very scrappy, high press, few touches on the ball from each player. A lot of individual mistakes, but I do feel like both teams here, maybe doesn't have the teamwork necessary to pull off brilliant goals, but both teams have the quality in their players to provide moments of brilliance, which is why I think there could be a lot of goals this games where there are bozo genes on both sides here, but there are also moments of brilliance and the capabilities of reaching the stars on some players on both teams who can pull out moments of magic.
I think we've lasted longer than the last time we played these guys, so we're already got a slight improvement.
I would love nothing more than to see JJ fucking end O'Hare's career with a foot start-up challenge to his fucking leg. I hate that bastard, and I hate his shit-stirring fucking celebration he does against us. I definitely hope he gets fucking injured today badly.
Oh, that's offside. Surprising.
Tao with a dodgy. Oh, he's
I'd
offside.
love to see a winner today from one of the kids from the bench, right? Get like
big time
a Page on late on or Monk, and they'll make the difference. I'd love that. Or a Luco would be even better. How do you feel, Luke, about Wanya Marcel being on the bench?
I kind of want him just to get a move somewhere else, to be honest. I don't hate the guy. I thought that he was integrated a little bit.
He's got 6 months left in his contract, so he'll be gone in the summer.
Luke, Enzo Maresca for director of football. What are you saying?
It's never happening, guys. I think you hit the nail on the head earlier in the group chat. Somewhere like Napoli or Juve will be his next move, somewhere in the Serie A, if not Man City.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those.
But would his style of football really suit the Serie A? Is it a more physical league and less of this possession tippy-tappy football?
Well, funnily enough, they tried, didn't they? Thiago Motta at Juventus a few seasons ago, and he tried to play that stuff, and it completely didn't work. But who knows? Luke diving right in with the Callum O'Hare hate, of course.
I fucking hate him. I've hated him since that Cov game. Patrick Bamford, yesterday's man. In the championship.
I was kind of surprised we didn't sign him, to be honest.
I'm glad we didn't.
Because let's be honest, at the start of the season, who called Silko Thomas starting up front for us in any of the game?
I think a few people did when we saw the Portsmouth game where he scored a brilliant goal for a striker late on. But we all probably agreed that was just like a friendly and it's never happening.
Yeah.
That's the thing with Silko. He does actually have some good technical capabilities every now and then, but I just don't think we see it regularly enough. To me, he is very much McAteer-like, I don't mind him playing. I don't mind his fight and spirit and running ability, but it's not often I get blown away by his technical capabilities.
Well,
it's a good
decent
ball in.
ever from Bamford. Well, yeah, I think Silko Thomas is a player that you can say I don't think you'll ever see him in the Premier League, but we're not in the Premier League, so...
And I think I said this early in the season as well. Like a team that I can get behind, even if we are worse than we'd expect, is at least a team of academy graduates who are fighting for the badge. Because if these were the same results we'd have with still playing wings and fast every weekend, I'd be more fuming than now that we're playing Silko Thomas and Ben Nelson, where had it been the other way around, had it been Wout Fast still starting, I would have been way more furious.
Which make from this from Roy Luke, top's a fraud, nothing happening, just fiddling about, promotes himself and never shows up at the ground. WTF.
I think it's a weird one of Top, to be honest with you. I think like he does a little bit care about the club, but I just don't think he knows what to do. I think he feels too guilty to sell up because of his dad's legacy. I'm indifferent. I don't like the fact that he is away though, but you gotta still have a life of your own. But I just think of all the noise and stuff that's gone around the club, like where there's smoke, there's fire. There's too much stuff coming out negatively about the club for it to be not true. Stewards not being given food, people being paid wages late, hemorrhaging money. It's funny because the other day I was trying to look at this in another light, like thinking, Anil, you've been through so much worse with this club. And we were talking earlier about how much money we've hemorrhaged. If you were told before King Power came in, how nice would it be to have over 300 to 400 million invested into your club on players, even if it's been pissed away and people walking in a free? How stoked would you be to hear that news? That someone would be willing to spend that money. Yeah.
You'd still be stoked because you never thought you'd see it happen. But I mean, I agree with this. Like, what was the point of the interview? I'll be honest, my personal opinion is I think he's just noping out of stuff. And what I mean by that is that, like, I had a friend once, he failed his exams, but he sort of decided to fail his exams with like a year to go, if you know what I mean. So for the last 6 months, where everyone was studying really, really hard, like Andreas is doing, to try and get a good grade, he was just having the time of his life, just not caring about the car crash that was coming his way and just let other things get away. I genuinely think Top is doing something like that. I think both King Power and Leicester City are in big trouble, but he's just sort of in that joyful bliss of like, la, 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 I can't hear anything.
I think to me what's most disappointing is when he gives that interview about being more together. I think people would have been more willing to give him the time needed to get those changes made, because no changes Thomas easily beaten.
Wow. We just got dicked there. No, I know what you guys are saying, and I just wasn't trying to go nuclear too straight away just yet, but I just woke up. But
yeah,
what disturbs me more than anything is the opportunity we'd been granted from all the success and how we've pissed it away. That's what bothers me the most. Like, this opportunity may never come again. It's not just about having money and financial investment. It's about making the best of that momentum, which we tried to do. And like you said, like, if he had just mentioned, we
O'Hare on the box, great chance. Oh, that was a great block from Jordan James.
Can we get something maybe on the break for Towers with the ball?
We're under a lot of pressure at the moment. I think who made this comment earlier, Ricardo, and you're right. We got to survive the first 15 minutes, take some steam out of the game.
Mate!
That seemed rough. He landed poorly there for Towers.
It wasn't too bad.
All right, but that definitely hurt a bit then.
Go off for Towers. Get up, you fucking hard.
But for me, it's more like when you give an interview about togetherness and then you just refuse to show up to any home games. Like, what's the point of that? Because if you showed up every single week and was like, oh, we're working on it, and you got an understanding of where they were in the process. Right now, we're just right back into the dark of, oh, there should be something happening. There might be a new technical director, but we don't know anything else. We don't know when. We don't know a time frame. We don't know anything about court cases or any of the other things going on as we try to play out from the back, which actually works well. There is space here for JJ to run into.
Ethan, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you and your family. Your mum was on earlier as well. Luke, can you say Happy New Year in Afrikaans?
No, sorry. You've lost me there, brother. Sorry to even... a fraud. Sacked.
Oh, miscommunication. You give
bozo.
Jakob's already fucking rattled. This is great.
Last one of the day. Luckily, we get away with that bozo moment, but
he's gotten worse, Jakob.
Now, the thing is here is just miscommunication. That's on both of them. You can't just put this on Jakob.
I suppose it's better not to take the risk if you're going to take it there.
Someone just needs to take the authority there and assert what's happening. That's the thing. No one has the authority there to command it. And now they get a long throw. They couldn't to a dirty goal. It's bouncing around the box, but Fatawa's got it. Just needs to kick it long up the pitch, but instead...
she's won the throw and get fucked with your arm up, you fucking twat.
I think he said that's a corner.
Yeah,
how's that a
it
goal?
did not work out too well. It came up off of Fatau, yeah.
I thought
That is,
Fatau kicked it.
That is Binion, isn't it? It's the guy that Locks was recommending in the Binden even, yeah, in the scouting report. Yeah, what's happened to Jakub? I mean, we've been saying it. We think he should be dropped from the team for a couple of games. He's lost his confidence. He got away with it against Derby because they very rarely tested him. But I think first team that really tests him, they may well come away with it. But I do think that... Oh, that was a nice pass. I do think, though, that even though we've been slating Jakub, he's definitely not a terrible goalkeeper. And I'd expect over time for him to get his form back a little bit. Oh, that was a bit poor from Bobby Reid. He's been in such good form recently. Broke down the move there.
Sign. I feel like so often with Bobby, you can very quickly see if he's on it today, because when he's on it, you know, those 1-2 touches and then a great pass often comes quickly. Where that was a bit of shocking, but hopefully he levels into the game as Silko Thomas. I'd also say he's working quite well in this false nine, dropping deep, linking up the play, but we're just struggling to beat our man. And very quickly, when they're asked to try and do it, they fail.
Oh, there we go. Can you say this for me, Luke?
Hang on, let me have a look. I'm chopping between screens. Say what? No, I'm too scared, Ethan's mum. I can say all hundreds. And Futsak, you and I know that one, and that's about it. And I know that by Denki, I think is thank you in Afrikaans. And Lik means you are very beautiful, and I think Yelik means ugly. That's the as far as my extent of Afrikaans goes. Oh, hang on a minute, now I've got one for you, Ethan's mum. How are you today, and how was your New Year's Eve? And are you feeling a little bit bubbleless today? She'll understand that one.
Luke is stuck in 2006 with only one screen, says Locks. He also says, is this our bad half? We'll have to say.
I will say, like, massive improvement from last time against Sheffield United. We're not 2-0 down at the moment. We're about to be 3-0 down last time on home turf. So, you know, we're doing better. We haven't tested our keeper or really been anywhere close to that, but, you know.
Yeah, I think our play on transition's been awful so
this
far.
Could be something.
Yeah, it's been unnecessarily panicked from stupid passing, and a lot of that's playing from panic, playing out there from the back.
Ryan, very optimistic we won't have a shot.
Seems like we're trying to play from transition, but there's just not enough quality to make those moments happen. Like when we win the ball, we do a few silly touches or a few poor touches, and then it's just gone again.
That I keep saying that's bad coaching, in my opinion. It's easy to practice that, especially if you got teams with pace. I mean, I will say you got Silko now. I mean, in theory now you got a very fast, you know, front three at least. Well, we read not the fastest, but he finds himself in the right position. Oh, is that another corner? Oh, this is a bit. Yeah,
good
happy
thing
New
you're
Year
here,
to
Doc.
all.
What? Sorry, go. I'm having VPN issues, lad. I have not been able to get the game up, so I think you're usually in front of me anyway, Doug.
Yeah, I mean,
I take it this is
the game's finally
today.
on television, so I can actually watch the game.
Yeah,
Nice.
That's what I thought it was. I only, if you're ever interested in getting Fox's Hub and you're not inside the UK, I think they show most games, but any game that's on
every
Sky,
game
I
on
believe,
TV.
I've got to crank out the VPN.
Oh, that could have been a goal. Dodgy touch from whatever player that is from Sheffield United. Is that Andre Brooks?
Yeah.
That's a poor touch from him. Not far, though, from being a goal. Keeper wouldn't have got to it. Stalash at the very least.
And Neil, if that's 7-a-side, are you screaming and like, oh, what the fuck was that, bruv?
I do that regardless, to be honest. So yes, would be the answer.
All right, inject that caffeine in my veins, boys. I'm about to make a strong comeback.
See, you're
Thomas
actually on the
loses
2nd
the
of
header.
January already, aren't you, Luke?
Yeah, but I'm in the future.
Yeah, literally. Mate, we are hanging on here a little bit. They haven't
But why would we try to kick it long to Luke Thomas, man? He's never going to win a fucking header. What are we expecting?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, Luke, you should know the result if you're in the future.
Yeah, and a lot of numbers too. Fuck me, Stalacek. That worked off, but that was the most terrifying fucking unnecessary pass. Jesus Christ. That's twice he's done that now.
Man, this is really quite poor, I would say. We haven't got going at all in this 15 minutes.
Yeah. But hey, at least we're not 3 down.
The problem is, though, Duck, is it kind of feels like if we go 1 down, yeah,
So
how
we're
are
not
we
coming
going to
back from this.
look at that? Oh,
Caleb needs to win that one. Oh, that's a heavy shove in the back.
No, look at him
Patrick
on the
Bamford.
floor. As usual,
You
blocks are
little
screaming
dirty
somewhere.
cunt, man. Patrick Bamford, man.
I
I
mean,
don't
to
know
be
what the
fair,
fuck is
we're
moaning
clearly
about.
playing to counter-attack the Blades here, but what I'm saying is that there's no threat on the break at all. So it's a good strategy, but you have to the execution of it is very, very poor. Yeah, I'm a big fan of darts.
Yeah, darts should be good later. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably watch the darts. Probably watch Thomas Frank return to Brentford as well. That'll be fun. Against his former set piece coach, Keith Andrews. What are we rating the Cifuentes trip today, Luke?
He's yet to impress me yet, still, unfortunately.
Ooh, Silko.
Go on.
Nasty
Jordan
little
James
touch.
now got a
JJ in the
chance to
box.
cross in. Dealt with by Sheffield United.
On for toe, snap him.
Can we win it on the high press though? That's something that could be really crucial here. There is a lot of
Ricky
a little
Page, no
space
man's
waiting for
land.
Number 10. Forced to
No,
kick
we
it long.
have.
Silko Thomas
Silko,
again.
yeah.
Tanganga heading
Pressure.
back and ends up in the keeper's hand. But nice press though, I will say. That was nice. That was nice. Well done by Silko. He's a little bit of a sexy fucker with those touches, ain't he?
Well, I think the pace
Oh my
and
god, Luke Thomas,
the
mate. You're an
pressure.
absolute fucking joke of a footballer, mate.
Oh, Skip's lost it, but Mavrididi's won it back. Luke Thomas playing the forward ball. Is Silko onside? No.
He's offside.
No.
He seemed very clearly offside.
Yeah.
I think Luke Thomas, he fell over the ball trying to control it. Like, what are we doing, man? What are we doing?
I agree with you, Steve.
much for the
This is quite difficult
Look.
to watch.
Oh, that's a good ball, though. That's actually a good ball from Thomas.
What, does he? Yeah, it looks like he
That's
is
a good
onside.
idea.
Bent his run.
Leicester.
Well, last minute or so, we at least showed some sort of intent in their half. Has he kept that in? No, he's off. That's out of play.
Was Chowdhury predominantly played as a right back for Blades when he was there? Do you guys know? And if there's a Sheffield fan, let us know here, please. Thank
he
you.
did. He did.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm still seeing Luke Thomas for Leicester, and he'll be here for 4 more years.
I just started dawning on me that
Genuinely,
his
man.
skull was like a cashew. Like I used to think he had bed hair. I just think the back of his skull was fucking massive.
That's a
Stop
new
calling
one.
him Pete.
What was
The
that
cashew
throwing,
nut.
man? Did we just throw it to fucking
Cashew
Stalash to
left
just
back,
kick it
baby.
long and give the ball away?
Yeah.
Like, what are we
I mean, look, at the end,
doing,
we
man?
forced them back to their keeper, but
Ugh.
yeah, predominantly we did play DM as well. I hope we get Adamant Asnu in on loan. Anyone at left back.
Yeah, anyone on left back, I'd agree with that. Get fucking Mikel Antonio on left back, man. He'll do better.
I don't think the club's even looking there as an idea.
They need to get a new left back, man. I can't be seeing Luke Thomas play for this institution of a football club anymore. It's haunting my soul that whoever gave that fucker a contract extension really, really needs to look themselves hard in the mirror. Like, of all the players we could have extended with, is that the one? And 4 years, maybe give 1 year if you're fucking hard.
Yeah, it's insane.
Let's see.
Oh,
now
Davis
that's a goal,
Bowie
likely,
Brooks
right?
cut back. Nelson
Down the
deals with
right-hand
it.
side, but no.
No, they've
Ben
seen it
Nelson
coming.
deals with it. Stick him a contract extension, though. Ben Nelson will be good here. Another ball in from the right-hand
decent.
side. Luke Thomas fails to deal with it, but someone else will do the job for him. Fuck me.
Yeah, we should have been Thomas up a long time ago. We know that.
Last time this football club had any success, Luke Thomas wasn't even at the club. And,
Yeah, I don't-
he was on
Beautiful.
loan.
That was a good idea. Yeah, we won a free kick. The problem is, though, obviously, we brought in Christensen and, he didn't perform either.
That's true.
I-
But
Yeah,
why
but
are we
we
not bringing
needed
in
to get
someone else
another
then?
one after that. That's a problem.
I liked Christensen until Enzo came
Started.
because he refused to be
What?
here and play in the back.
Bobby
three.
Reed, that's
really
happened to him twice now. He's lost the ball in that position.
I think Page is hopefully going to come on.
Oh, no,
no.
Bamford.
That's again.
It's coming now. The goal is coming. Bamford straight at the keeper, but he was ball went across. Bobby Reed loses the ball in midfield. I think that's Brooks, is it? O'Hare then back to Brooks, plays it back out to Bamford, who's free, but barely tame shot. Jakob deals with it well, but look, Thomas was good for us at some points, but he just never developed into the player we thought he would be.
Elm, I don't know what I did to make you laugh, but I hope you're enjoying the game. You masochist.
Oh.
Fuck, Ricky looked like he nearly pulled something there. Fuck you, cut over head, you fucking smug bastard. Fuck.
That's probably what he was laughing at. Yeah, another game where we all knew they'd come out all guns blazing, but the players didn't know, waiting for the first goal. And they're saying now Bamford's definitely going to score because you've said that.
That lady to the left, they're zooming in on Wilder's face. That lady to the left had the most, when I speak to the manager haircut ever. I could just imagine right now. All right, love, let me speak to the fucking manager then.
Go on, something here though. With the ball, there is space. There are players who are free.
Ricky started to invert inside again.
What are these first touches, man?
Yeah, very poor all the way through. They spent too much time.
That's a free kick, rightly so.
They enjoyed their New Year's Eve a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Oh, the cashew comment.
Oh, okay.
We brought the wrong Samara. Yeah, Sheffield United, I think, have got one, haven't they? That's like we've got the wrong Thomas, but there's Bobby Thomas for Coventry, who's pretty good, isn't he? They the ones who also got Samara, is it Sheffield United? I actually don't know.
There's also a whole neighbourhood of Dembélés in the football world as well.
Oh, yeah, you could have an entire 1 to 11 out of them. They'd probably be pretty good. Cannon tries
what
to
about when
deals a bit.
Whenever South Korea plays and there's like a half a starting 11
Bobby, mate, you gotta stop losing the ball.
He's actually all right with it that time round, but they were there. This is the first time in this game. He's big time the trigger. They have been. Though. Oh, yeah, I've got some more. That should be, man. They've been quite physical in this game, I would say.
Yep.
But to be fair, they knew that in the first one as well, didn't they?
And what are you going to do? Bring Chowdhury on to get revenge? He played for him. He's going to probably fucking hug them afterwards. We need someone to come on with vicious intentions. That's why I kind of like the idea of the kids coming on. Let's see someone come in and just play rash and just put a dirty challenge in and fucking cut him ahead.
Like that Samari fucker needs a yellow for that. He's trying to kill our magic boy.
That should be. He's so late.
Like very late. Just a stupid tackle. Give that motherfucker a late Christmas card, mate. Jesus Christ.
What's the game plan? Panic is
what
the
game plan is. Kick it long and pray, I guess, maybe.
Yeah.
Or
trying to hit them on the break.
That's a good ball, Luke. Oh, offside again. Fuck me.
Is he though? He wasn't offside the last time round. We'll have to see this again. He may not be.
Yeah, this ref might just be horny to do something, I guess. Yeah, he's offside.
Yeah, that time he is. Yeah, happy New Year, one and all. Hope you had a good one. 2025, not the best year to be a Leicester fan.
Oh, definitely not.
Yeah, that's something Silko's got to work on. The timing of his run. But you know, the thing is, I mean,
nice press.
I don't know if you remember, like,
second ball.
Pippo Inzaghi, he used to be like offside 7 or 8 times a game, and he still scored so many goals for Milan. So sometimes being that playing on the line.
Look at Luke Thomas in this one again. Oh my god, you're so good, Luke Thomas. Look at that block you did. Oh yeah, you're so good, buddy. Having fucking 2 people help me do your one job, man.
We are effing awful, man. Says Locks. I would agree with you.
Yeah. So would I.
And crazy enough, I actually think we got marginally better in the last few minutes, which says it all. DD 2-on-1, yeah, of course.
Nothing.
Tries to win it back, but Bender turns out of trouble.
What a honking touch. Go on, Skip, win that one, buddy. Go on. Silko can't get on the second ball again. Not first of the second ball. That's a big difference maker so far, I feel like, when we've pressed well or gotten a tackle in. Yeah, Skip's hairstyle. I think he needs to change it, not gonna lie, but
Oh, even Ricky P's
Ricardo,
giving it
man.
away. Nelson wins it
Good
back
on you,
for
Nelson.
good stuff. That was actually some good.
Yeah, oh, Luke Thomas completing a pass. Good stuff from him there for his standards. Mavididi.
Nelson's
oh,
very
Oh,
good
man,
we
reading the
need
ball.
Monk running the break. What the? A big man.
Nelson's
my buddy.
stopped that dangerous ball from in the box earlier that came in off the wing. He's just intercepted that one at the right time. He's actually very, very intelligent with his timing. Nelson.
Been really good today.
Mr. Banana, which Thomas has to come off? Both of them? Silko, Luke? Could make an argument for all of them.
Can we change 10 players in the break?
Well, we were 4-0 down and Marty made no substitutions, so
Yeah.
God knows. Okay, Luke Thomas. All right, fair enough.
I don't think we need wholesale
Abdul?
changes, but I definitely think that we'll save it for
Go
half
on.
time.
Oh,
See what happens,
Abdul.
No,
but
that
I've
is
got a
going to
couple
be a
of
yellow,
ideas, man.
surely. What? Oh my God, he's going to book Patel for diving.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Fuck you, ref. Eat my shit, man. Fucking loser.
How many yellows from Fatawu till he is not able to play?
That was the
maybe
dive,
he's
to be
actually
fair.
fair.
That is the
Yeah,
right decision.
You know what, referee? I take it back. Maybe I'll give you like a water to drink instead. Fuck's sake, for Tabu.
Yeah, nobody's looking good today. I agree. Nah, Vatel's got to be careful. We've been saying this for a while. He's going to get himself sent off.
I think they're going to have to swap him for Monga, to be honest with you. But I don't think Monga looks comfortable on the right. I was actually going to give a shout that I want to see maybe Monga come on for Mavididi at halftime. But now I hate to say it, just purely because of his
stupidity,
discipline, and stupidity. Sorry.
There are two ways this game will go now, I feel. Fatah will either score a fucking screamer or he'll get sent off in 60 minutes. Oh,
nice
press,
no.
but apparently the guy fucking sits on the
not
ball.
good.
Well in there from Macaulay, by the way. But they just kick it long, fucking honking football motherfuckers at Sheffield, man. This is horrible game.
I think the worst thing to say about us this season is we don't even look like a team that last year was in the Premier League.
That's what scares me the most.
Yeah, we just
God.
look like a mid-table championship team. You'd look at this 11 for Leicester and you'd be like, how much do you reckon this lineup costs to put together? And you'd probably be, 12, 15 million maybe? That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Long ball. No one there. We need to try and win the second ball then. Press high or something. Yeah, go on, Mav. Press.
I feel like
nice,
they don't
Mav.
have
Nice. Oh, needs to get a foot in there though. Bobby. Need to win this second ball. Nice, but we kick it long again. Just give it right back.
Man, it looks like 11 strangers out there.
What do you guys think of this? This is what's bothering me about Stalacek right now. It's the weight of his pass when he plays it on the ground. It's like if he's going to hoof it long, we're going to lose the ball. If he's going to play it on the ground, the weight of his pass is so slow that by the time the player receives the ball, he's already got a player closing him in, which means he's going to panic and not pass it correctly. And then the next man, if he's lucky to receive the ball, is then going to get closed down as well. And that's why you're not seeing anything being played out from the back, any transitional play, nothing. It's just because it's been nullified straight away. And we're turning the ball over and inviting pressure after pressure. It's quite frustrating to watch. What would you suggest for Stalacek? Because for me, everything he's done playing it out has just been fucking awful today.
Yeah, don't play it out then would be the answer. I don't really think all season long we haven't got much out of playing it out from the back. Another corner to Sheffield United.
There was one moment when we had something that good that came from playing it out from the back, and Imran just absolutely slated him for it. And then you and I were just like, oh, that worked out quite well. We were secretly enjoying it. Imran was just get it forward 100% in his head. I can't remember which game it was, but it was funny as fuck.
Thing is, we can't win aerial duels when Luke does the long throw. It's pointless. Yeah, that's a big issue.
Always, you hear that in the commentators call it Dico, always man's the biggest man for no fucking reason. From set pieces.
Yeah.
This is boring. It is. This is boring. It is.
I'm going back to bed.
I mean, I'm surprised you're not following a sleep loop by the way this game's going. This is a boring game.
I just had a 3 teaspoon of fucking Insta coffee, so I didn't wake the missus up with the coffee machine. My heart's beating out my chest.
Okay, nice. Well done, Silko. Fatawu beats his man, loses the ball, but Mavididi wins it back. Nice. We won a second ball, and Fatawu shoots, and that's the ego. He's
Yeah, that is the ego.
Yeah, we could have just played something there.
Yeah.
Left wing was on. Watch this.
There was so much space for
Thomas is in
look
space
at
there.
Thomas,
He called for it. I called, yeah.
Yeah. That is, I believe, our first shot this half. Not on
Yeah,
target.
true.
Fucking hell, I thought Coley was going to handball that for a minute.
Go on, win this, Silko. I think Silko's been playing all right.
Yeah, I'm going to
I don't-
bullied
This is
so
dangerous.
hard in this
Ben
game.
Nelson, nice, Benny boy.
I think he's been energy Silk Thomas, but I think his positioning's been honking.
Well, this is finally a few passes working together, but it is a really intense game when we finally look to be doing something to the right. I guess Marty's saying, "Oh, that's what I want more of, lads."
Sorry, Neil, didn't see
We've
that.
had a shot. We've had a shot.
Lawrence of Arabia. What?
I wanted to know who that was as well, actually. But
That'd have to be Graham.
there you are then. Yeah, with the scarf.
Oh, risky pass. Skip needs to do well.
Again,
better on the
told you,
turn
brother.
down.
Yeah.
He's played-
And what do we get out of it? It's just,
That's what I mean, man. That's
We
exactly
need
what
to
I just
win these
called out
second
from
balls. We need
Jakob.
to win that. There we go. Do something going forward here.
Well, in the
Silko's
end,
running.
we still-
Mavridi's cut inside. Good ball for Silko.
Go
Go
on,
on,
Silko.
Silko.
Oh, you know what? Fair enough. That's a
Oh,
good ball.
fine.
Good ball. Well, good idea. Just not fast enough. But nice. That was a nice little bit of play there. But it took us like 3 attempts to win the second ball. Can we get on top of these second balls, man?
Yeah, I agree. I don't think Skip's having his best game today. We just can't get going at all.
Long
And
ball.
I think, yeah, Coley probably has been our best player so far, which is
Yeah.
terrifying.
Fucking fold him, JJ.
Break his angles.
Oh, God, I just want to see Callum O'Hare get challenged so badly, man. That's what I want for fucking Christmas this year.
Oh, but we read too slow.
Man, Sheffield United are a fucking physical-looking team, eh? It reminds me of when we played Newcastle. Look at some big lads in their team.
Well, that's the Wilder special. But to be honest, that's what they're doing so well. Is they just they're winning all the 50-50s and they're bullying us.
Yeah.
And you can tell us that they did it in the first game as well. It's like Wilder just said these team are pussies, man. Just keep fouling them and until the ref tells you not to. And the refs are bad in the championship. So, I think that's a real big struggle for us. This not only this, even in the Premier League, but it's worse for us in the championship. It's that physical battle and the lack of being able to deal with
Wow,
it.
look at Locks.
Wow,
Locks, if you're going to put a comment like that, just join, bro. Don't be a bitch. Fucking, if you're going to finally come Marty out, fucking put a comment
You're
in.
probably
You might
going
as
to
well
see like
jump on the
Mavridy
stream.
just spank this top bin or something just because Locke said that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
go
that's
on, go
so
on,
we
man.
have been bad, but in
That's the
terms
ball
of
into the
game
box.
plan, it's a poor one. It's still 0-0. And have Sheffield United really had a clear-cut opportunity? I think Bamford should have done better when he had that chance, but imagine getting tactically outclassed by Chris Wilder. You know what? Chris Wilder gets a lot of hate, man. He's not anywhere near as bad a manager as people think he is.
Yeah, everyone that we slated would take a heartbeat now.
Yeah.
Dyche, Wilder, we were so dead against it. Now would take him.
I think with Wilder, his actual problem is more that I think he isn't that good at picking out good players. I think he always just goes for sort of well, I think Patrick Bamford's a great example of the type of player he'd go for. Someone that he's seen play. He doesn't really, because I think that Sheffield United, they wanted to bring in some sort of data analytics solution, which that was a.
And the ball's still in play. The chance not over. Plays it back. There's a chance for another cross here. Number 11 beats Luke Thomas. Plays it wide. Beats Luke Thomas. Gets the cross in. Actually, Luke Thomas gets a foot in the way, though. That's nice.
But we are just holding on here with nothing.
Yeah, man.
Down the other end.
Long time to go still.
Exactly. And, you know, it just feels like concede just before half time. And then what?
It feels like a kind of game that the second we concede, we're going to concede again. Quick. That's what frightens me. Skip, is Samari on the bench, boys? It's the one game where I'm thinking this is the kind of, okay, well, fucking fat rip. He's obviously going as well.
I mean, that's not a bad thing per se.
No, this is the one game where I'm thinking I wouldn't mind have Samari come on.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, there it is.
There it is. Off the set piece. Too easy.
Yeah.
Too many corners. Oh, first goal as well, of course. What does our set piece coach do? Well, let's take a look at this again.
Fucking probably Bobby Donkey over Reba's marking him.
Nah, actually, it was Jordan James was on him. Run from deep. Lost his marker. Easy header. Easily beats Luke. Who's he beating?
Yeah. Just cracked that cashew
Luke
right
Thomas,
open.
Yeah. Crack the cashew, exactly.
Right, watch us capitulate now, boys. Marty out.
That's what it feels like. Yeah, you can blame Thomas there, but I think Jordan James was the one you saw his reaction. He didn't pick him up.
And I don't see us coming back from this, to be honest.
What the fuck is... What are we doing? Oh, fucking... About to channel my Imran. Oh, no. Sex. Hey? Come on, man. Book the cunt. This is fucking... They're playing like filthy bastards. Proper Millwall tactics is shit. Fuck off, Bamford.
I mean, that's the championship.
Fucking Leeds, post-Leeds scum.
Jordan James, free kick. Easily dealt with.
Risky ball, to be honest. Oh.
Yeah. Happy New Year, all Leicester fans.
2026 starting the right way.
Yeah, New Year, same Leicester City. I mean, I think we all said that the Derby game just very glossed over the. Yeah, can't blaze nice for that for a man that has been allowed to run in front of penalties. But yeah, I agree. You can't.
Nice. Skip. And JJ.
Can't skip.
Mate,
incredible.
he's been held
He's
there.
done
though.
that a few times today. He's just, yeah. Yeah, our team is not physical enough. Bingo. That is number one issue right now.
Would you bring on Chowdhury for Skip?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, three clean sheets in the last 46 games. Wow.
I think this will be Marty's last game in charge, to be honest.
I mean, we've been saying that for every For so many games. This guy dodges more bullets than Cloud Puel, and he dodges.
No, I know. The only reason I say that now, Anil, is because the busy Christmas period is over. It would have been pretty hard to frost a manager into all these successive games. It would have not been that would have been a car crash in itself. Do you think not now though? If we lose this pretty bad, and now the busy period's over, January transfer window is about to start. What do you think?
No, I don't.
Nah, proper. Okay, easy to stay then.
Because, like I say, I think if they were going to do that, they would have sacked him already. I mean, don't even know what it is. Before today, it was 24 games played, goal difference of 0, 12th position. And right now, we're going to be lower than 12 with this result. That's over half the season gone. If you haven't made a change at that point, you're not making a change, in my opinion. The owner can't even be fucked to turn up to the games,
Can we please just actually string a nice passage of play together? Oh, Ricky, why are you sleeping on the ball, mate?
They all just look hungover from yesterday.
I never said it was all entirely Marty's fault, but he's massively at fault for a lot of our season. Like, you can't say that he has not massively underperformed, mate. Like, I don't know what kind of planet you live on.
Oh yeah, look at today. Like, what is the tactic? What is the game plan?
We're really not winning
Too
enough
easy.
second balls. That's the biggest worry for me. Like, every second ball we lose, this one needs to get on the second as well. For once we do, can we do something with this map? Good pace from Mavididi. Got man on his.
Oh, hang on.
Cut in and shoot. Cut in and shoot.
Brilliant.
Oh, decent bit of play, and that's a corner for us.
That's
I
the
would have
problem.
loved to
Though.
see
He's still
Silva
on,
just cut in and try and put in the button.
on transition. That's still no good.
I will say, actually, a nice run by Silco to open up the space in the middle. And
Yeah, that's true.
Well done by Mavididi to win the ball. I do like the idea, but I think Silco should have just shot himself, tried to see if he could cut it in the bottom corner.
One shot in 40 minutes, joke. Yeah.
Yeah, and that shot was for Towers. Fucking
I know, from nowhere.
audacious effort.
Let's see if anything will happen from this. Ben Nelson could get on this. Oh,
Keeper flapped at it. Oh, but he's been
got
fouled.
a free kick. Never mind then. Don't matter.
Yeah, no clean sheets since Coventry in September. Jesus, has it been that long? That's depressing.
Goalless game too.
Yeah.
Like, the thing is, I'm already thinking of what changes can you make. I'd like to see Page on Mongrel and Luco, and to be honest, just to see the youth, see if they can get some energy into this team.
I don't think this is the game for Page now, unfortunately, as much as I want to see him duck.
Well, Bobby Reed is anonymous, Luke.
Yep.
This is why I was saying he looks tired, because he's played so many games. He's got no energy.
He's not shy. Yeah, he's not shy.
No, he's going to get bullied though, Page. I agree. No, look.
Yeah, but who else would you put on? Is Wani Masal better?
No one. That's the thing.
Like no one's saying this, but the thing is that we had all these games in quick succession, and we haven't rotated the squad nearly enough. So unsurprisingly, the team looks absolutely fucking knackered.
I think Caleb's done all right today. I think Ben Nelson's done all right. But that's basically it. I think Silco's done okay.
I think we'll see Ayu come on if he's on the bench. I can't remember if he's on the bench.
We'll see Ayu come on, but I'd be really disappointed if Ayu comes on at the 10 before Page.
Mate, we can't get anything going in midfield. That's the area that he's fixing. But who you bring on?
You only have Page.
Ayu to hold the ball up.
Well, but it's the first part of the midfield. Though, mate. I'll be honest.
Well done, Luke Thomas. Well done, mate. You fucking donkey. Giving that for fucking throwing, mate. Horrible.
I think Luke Thomas hasn't been our biggest problem this half. I'm not saying he's covered himself in glory, but there's so much worse. What are you going to say? That JJ's not having a good game at Enil?
No, but I'm not even that surprised, because again, all these players that have played all the 90 minutes, they're looking tired and in need for a rest. And I think this season we're like a one-man team, which is like you just rely on Jordan James. He has bad game.
Need to be seeing some cards at this point, ref.
Yeah, we do. And Fatawa's going to be raging now. He's going to get sent off. He's going to want revenge for that.
I didn't know that. Silko Thomas, 24 appearances for Wigan, 0 goals last season. He's playing as a winger, though, of course.
Oh, Thomas the GOAT. Thomas the GOAT, Doug.
Look at that. He's done more than anybody. He's put about three passes in succession. That's no one else has done that yet. Oh, John James now crosses that one.
Cross.
1 minute.
Duck is falling asleep.
Yeah,
Probably we all
the
are.
game is boring as fuck.
Look at a minute and you want to play it back. Oh my fucking God.
So we had a throw in and we played it all the way back to Jakob, who just kicks it all the way to Michael Cooper, their goalkeeper. Achieves nothing.
And that's half time, you'd assume.
Yeah, half time. Well, guys, what do you make of that? An absolutely enthralling first half. Finishes 1-0 to Sheffield United. Look at that. One shot in 45. Look at that. Chris Wilder's laughing. He's laughing. That couldn't have been easier for me. Honestly, he had the biggest smirk on his face. 60% possession for Sheffield United. 7 shots, 3 on target, 5 corners to our 1. I mean, that was
Can we
awful.
get Enzo back, please? Get Enzo back.
He would never come back.
Straight back up, Leicester City, playing football the Enzo way.
Mate, that was years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like darts, but I might watch the darts. 7:30, I think that starts.
What stage are they in with the darts now? Have they made it to the semi-finals, quarterfinals?
Quarterfinals, yeah. Ray says down, but not out of this one. The official LCFC update.
But the thing is, like Marty for V, with how the game has performed, he needs to make at least a single change at half time. Like there needs to be a change, despite us only being 1 down. But you know he's not going to make a change. You know he's going to wait until the 65th minute to bring 1 player on, and then wait 10 minutes more to bring a few more on. And like these stats are clearly unacceptable.
Yeah, I will say, but you can see there they only had 1 clear-cut chance. But the thing is just it was super inevitable. We offered no threat whatsoever. Well, look at that. Sheffield United won 73% of aerial duels. That sums it up in a nutshell where our weakness is. And of course, the goal that they scored was from winning an aerial duel. Hey, look at this. Wilder's probably going, they turned me down for this Spanish bum.
Yeah, 100%. There's a good comment here as well from Ethan. It's just the passing stats is purely just down from us. Has been physically dominated on this game and actually been closed down. And no chance to breathe. Turn the ball over and over again. Players look rattled and also frustrated. People like Fatau, who's getting fouled left and right. JJ, everyone's probably proper flustered and playing under pressure. It's not working. We need to make, in my opinion, wholesale changes in the midfield, unfortunately. But I think it would be the same story regardless of who you bring on, other than maybe Ayu, who can maybe hold the ball up and stick his big anus out and win a free kick. But to be honest, of all the possible subs we can have, better or not, I think with the way this game's been played and how Wilder's got him set up, I don't think it's going to get any better. I think we're going to get bullied for the rest of the game.
What do you think our XG was in that half?
Not
0-0-1.
Close, 0.02.
Oof.
The thing is, a lot of people say this, but Marty hasn't spent a penny, but he has not got the best out of his squad. And you cannot tell me that team even that he's got out there today cannot have a single shot against Sheffield United. I'm not having it. I'm sorry. He's clueless. He's a clueless guy. Admittedly, probably will say the same thing about whoever comes into next. Yeah, thank God he's not spent a penny.
Yeah, I don't want him to. If he can't make it work of the squad he's got available in this league, then he is absolutely rubbish. That's my point against Legion of Positivity shouting his defense. Like, I don't want him backed Think of, like, if you talk to any QPR fan, they had a much, much worse. Like, your mate's a QPR fan, Duck. Like, and I've heard a lot of QPR fans say it's the exact same thing when he was at there. You know, you win one, draw two, then you lose a bunch, and you think he's going to get sacked, and then he wins one again, and you go back to the same whole cycle that we're seeing here. But here, I don't care how much you think people and players are overpaid to play for Leicester City right now. You would definitely say, if you looked at QPR's squad and you looked at ours, you would think Rolls-Royce compared to what they have. And look what he's made do with it. Fucking jack shit. There's a reason why he paid his way to be here, because this is his ceiling and the best job he'll ever get. And if you look at his extensive, all the different clubs that he's been at and what he's achieved, and also throw into the conjunction of everything I just ranted about the stats for all of his strikers as well to go with it, I think that he's an absolutely C-class manager at best.
But on a lighter note, Luke, any positive in that half, boys? Don't laugh.
I thought Mavididi towards the latter half looked okay. He beat a few men. I think Okoli looked all right this half. Ben Nelson. I mean, Ben Nelson's been a pretty constant positive since he came into the team, right? He looks solid this half, not at fault for anything. And that's really scraping the bottom of the barrel. The team looks tired. Just send the fucking under 18s on who haven't drunk all
Well,
New Year's Eve, right?
that's what I want to comment on this, which Buzz put, and I knew this before the game would happen. There's too many games in too tight a period. Of course, the team's got no energy. I haven't rotated any players. That's why, again, the QPR game was scandalous. Leave those players on for so long when they've been rubbish. You need to be able to trust your squad and rotate. Even with Enzo, when we played this many games, he would start bringing in players like Hamza, like McAteer, like Wanya even, because he knows that you need to have that refresh in midfield. Yunus Akgun, etc., etc. You got to rotate your squad. What's he done? He's made one change since this last lineup, and that team was only one change from the week before, right? I mean, no. The only player out there that looks fresh, unsurprisingly, is Silko Thomas because he hasn't played. So, look, I agree with this. Commentators said we have no energy, we've got no physicality, and we have no tactics, and that screams shit.
What do you guys think of this? Of how physical the game has been played? I think Skip's not having his best game. I think a good shout would be Buddy Aluko to come on for Skip, but he comes on the right back, and then you push Ricardo Pereira into the midfield of JJ. Thoughts?
It's decent. That's actually quite a good shout, to be honest with you, Luke. I do worry that it'll just bully them out of the park and they won't be able to get going. Because still, we're relying upon trying to pass a way out of trouble, aren't we? Just can't string. Look at this from Ryan. I've never seen our passing be so bad. Giving ball away too many times when we attempt to pass forward. Even when we pass back, the ball is awful. Absolutely awful.
I feel like the club's just in a weird sort of limbo state where we just don't know what's going on. We've been, by a John Percy article, told that there will be changes in the hierarchy. That's 2 months ago now. We had an interview with Tubb 2 months ago now. Nothing's happened. When that happened, I said, I don't think Marty will go before we get a new technical director, and which will likely happen in December. So they're ready for the January window and can act on the new change in direction at Leicester. That's not happened yet. Obviously, it's only the 1st of January, but we should have by now gotten a new technical director in so they could start getting work done this January. There is no real communication anymore of the promised improved communication from the owner. He's not showing up to games. The players seem to just be playing mediocre, not connecting, not growing, not changing, just nothing. There's just a numbness to it all. No one knows what's happening with Marty. His results are beyond excusable at this point. Should have been sacked, but maybe they're waiting for the new technical director, but we don't know when that's happening because we're in fucking limbo. Just nothing's happening. It's just in standstill.
Where's that meme that shows men evolving as us going forwards and Sheffield Wednesday?
Oh yeah, with West Ham and Wolves on it be the prior states.
Mate, we are going to get a points deduction, but how much we're going to get, we don't know. But I think it's awful. But I agree with you, Duck. I mean, we got to say it at the time. We're so happy that talk of top was done, but it's just complete bullshit, man. It's just.
But was he also supposed to be going on the radio or something? But I guess that just never happened.
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying about just
to try and cut him a bit of slack. There was the royal family or something in Thailand that had a big mourning period and everything. I'll give him that he had to attend to that because of the duties of big Thailand company or whatnot. That's the culture there and whatnot when you mourn the royal family. But why the fuck are you playing polo, mate, when your club's in turmoil? And you have just come out saying you want the club to be back together. You better be putting your ass there at every possible game We better be giving updates. Like we better be getting updates on the progress of the changes in the higher ups in the weekly magazines when the club plays, right? Like the programs, there should be something in that we should have seen by now. There should have been interviews with the BBC Leicester. Like, come on, fucking blue tinted glasses, mate. I dare you. Like something needs to have happened, but just nothing's happened. No one's spoken out. Nothing's happened. No manager's been sacked. No movement's been made. The only things we've done is extend a few loans for some of the younger players in League Two.
The thing about this, Sheffield Wednesday did get deducted like 15 points this season already. Admittedly, that's because they went into administration, but you never know. But yeah, look, the club lost its backbone when Vichai died. I think we all know that. You can see even in King Power themselves, like the fact they tried to sue that helicopter company for like 1.5 billion. They just realized that person who came in, absolutely no clue in terms of what to do next. Any news on the tech director search?
Nope, haven't heard a word.
Tumbleweeds.
And that's kind of unacceptable 2 months into the search, right? Like, we should be seeing something. We got a temporary CEO in pretty quickly, and that's it. And then all we're really seeing is, things happening behind the scenes that's good. Changing of pay dates 24 hours before the pay is about to be given. Changes of, meal vouchers that they then figure out to solve when the backlash gets too much. Like, just get the new fucking technical director and sell up the lot. Like, how long can this take? We were already told in the article that the process was underway. This shouldn't be taking a year, man. Obviously, take a month's time, take 2 months' time. But at this point, there needs to have been more communication when you promised improved communications. Like, at the very least, let us know we're progressing well, we're down to a few candidates, or we're progressing well, we expect to have a new technical director in place after the January window. But we have no hope to hold on to because just nothing's happening.
Yeah, all Top has done since his interview is appoint a customer services manager to be temporary managing director, who has changed the December payday and tried to get rid of food vouchers for stewards, is correct. Locks, guys, Maresca has evolved. He's never coming back. Of course,
No, that was me. That was me.
It? Well,
that was me. Everyone's wasting their fucking time saying that Enzo back. I would take Enzo back. We all would take Enzo back with people that have half a brain. But I do not think that he's evolved from us. And look how dross we are. Why would he want to come back to this? He is not going to take a job in the championship after winning a European trophy. You're out of your fucking mind. If you
Club
think that's
World Cup he won. That's a big trophy now. He's going to get a big job on the continent.
And no one else won that for 4 more years, basically.
Yeah. Someone said about Harry Souttar and Mikel Antonio, could they make a difference? I mean, I think they would make a difference just because look at the stats today. Look how many aerial duels we lose out on. So you immediately put a big tall bastard who's 6'8" at the back, and you should start winning aerial duels. And again, you've got physicality up front there. So I think it can make a difference. It's still not a great answer to be relying on players like that. But again, I think that if you're clued up in the championship, because look, we passed on Chris Wilder in the summer, right? Someone made the joke that he was laughing, saying, you chose that fat Spanish waiter instead of me. But if we'd have had Chris Wilder, I can tell you right now, we wouldn't be 12. Maybe we would still be disappointed. We might only be 8th or something.
We'd probably
like
be playing poorly, but sitting in 6th place or something, which is, better than we are right now, where we're playing poorly. But the thing is, like, all the things Marty said coming in, the 3 Ps and the general philosophy behind it, we are seeing nothing of the sorts, and we're seeing less and less as games progress, which is just the weirdest things. Like, I really like the fundamental idea of trying to play this style of total football. It's inspiring, but it's just not translated to the pitch at all, and it's getting worse by the week. The changes are not happening. We're not seeing the chance given to as many youngsters as I'd like. And I mean, what's his next move to try and get the fans back on track? Is that to give Monger a start again? But who knows?
Yeah. Steve says Leicester causing mental health issues, pushing people towards my marathon donation page. Go donate for Steve for his marathon. Probably a lot of people will be joining you. What's the New Year's resolution for Leicester City? Oh God, sell up. Locks asked me on the Christmas special what my Christmas wish was. I think it was for King Power to sell up. They've clearly just given up. Someone has said earlier as well. We haven't lost 6-1 yet like we did to Portsmouth back in the day, but the 4-1 game was pretty bad. I feel like that big shellacking is coming the way that we're going. Conscious says we lose most of those aerial duels in midfield and up front and lose a second ball from them. We are okay at the back. It's the rest of them that can't jump. That's probably true. I mean, still Mikel Antonio maybe could help with that. Physically dominant.
Yeah, I want to see who we're going to get in first, if we're going to get another manager before we talk about any sorts of players. But maybe we're all just going to get caught with our pants down and we're going to see a new manager come in right away with a technical director. They might have been silently working on things behind the scenes and we just don't know about it, because Leicester have been known to not broadcast their dealings until the last minute, particularly of a lot of signings over the years. But to be honest with you, that was a lot more before Top was in charge. So I'm just going to contradict the shit out of myself. So I can't see it happening. I think it's really wishful thinking. They haven't inspired me of much confidence. I don't know. I want to try and defend him a little bit, and at the same time, I want to go for his jugular. I'm like a little bit of happy clapper in me that has like a little bit of like compassion for someone, but at the same time, I think enough's enough. Like maybe not sell, at least at the bare minimum, get like a an investor or someone, you know what I mean, someone, and just have it all king power, name, sponsor, whatever, ground, and then have someone else come put money in.
Luke, just assume it's going to be Marty because he'll win 2 in every 10. I mean, that's not good enough. That's a problem.
Players coming back out. Let's see if Leicester's made a change. I need to see.
What's your prediction?
We haven't. Of course we haven't made a change. We were 4-0 down and we didn't make a change. But maybe as long as there's delusion, there's hope. Is that not what they say? And I'm a bit deluded right now, hoping for something.
Yeah, look, the silence from the club, that's the worst possible thing. I've said that time and time again. It's just, it's disgraceful. I can't think of many. Maybe Sheffield Wednesday is the only other club this season that's been like so, behind the scenes. And then even then, as soon as now they're appointing their new thing, they have actually started communicating with their fans.
Yeah, I think like one of the few things that could make me accept King Power again was give me like a new technical director within the next week. Give me an hour-long or more interview at either BTG or BBC Leicester Radio, where the technical director lays out their philosophy and how they want to progress this club. Because we've been in turmoil and standstill ever since Enzo left.
Can I just? What do you think, Doc? You guys know I jerk fucking Enzo Maresca off to the hill and back, but if you just remove his appointment, everything that was done business-wise before his appointment, yes, you could mention that we pissed the league and we never got relegated, wouldn't have to worry about it as much because they couldn't sanction us as we got away with it. But do you think that what we got all our people out early, we got Madison out, Barnes, Castagna, we got everything done early, got our players in early, manager in early. The quality of the players you got in isolation that season were great. Even if we didn't keep Eunice, he's gone on to have a great career. He's playing European football. Mm-hmm. You had Matt Manson, you had Winks, whether you agree with that or not, fine. Fatawu, we had a decent. You would argue that we got most of our signings or loan spells right that season. Manager in early, and then they go from that to Cooper. That's what really bothers me the most, because there was something that was really good, and then there was something that was so fucking opposite the other direction that's why I don't have confidence in them anymore. And it seems to be even snowballing worse. What would you say to that?
I'd say the club's plan seems to be too reactive, where they are the ones who need to have a long-term plan of where they see Leicester in 5 years and how they'll get there with different manager appointments and different successes. If managers get
no subs at half-time and the game is underway. Ball play back to Slajek, who kicks it long. Absolutely
and we
crazy.
Lose it. Woohoo! They'll kick it long again. Caleb Okoli.
A totally lethargic team with no energy and 0 subs made. Yeah, really.
We're playing for these second balls and we win so few of them. And as we finally win one, we saw some poor technical quality from Ricardo, but we somehow keep a hold of the ball. JJ down the right finds Fatawu. Could he put in a cross here for Fatawu and try and spank it top bins? He puts it across. That's back post, but right into the hands of Cooper.
I thought he'd make one sub. I thought he might bring on Page for Bobby.
I fucking hate him now. Look at him, you clueless fucking retard. What are you yelling at? Pull the notepad out again, right? I'm a fucking bell end. Fuck's sakes, man. Look at him.
Yeah. I agree with this comment. You could be delusional and he should change something. He definitely should. But when you're 4-0 down and don't change anything, what are you going to do when you're 1-0 down, right? You're doing a lot better in his head, probably. But the statistics I'm looking at when I look towards the screen here, 40% possession, 1 shot, 0s on target. Oh my God, we've been horrible. And this could be 2-0.
Oh no, ball straight in. Jakob makes a save. Once again, bad start to the half for Leicester.
And we just kick it long.
Yeah.
For Silko, who's not physical enough to try and win this. Oh, decent press from him. You can really see Silko's trying. He's sprinting out to the press, but with how we are playing, we're not playing to his strength. They have some big motherfucking centre backs, and we're putting a skinny, framey guy up there to try and win a long over the ball, over the top.
We're not
ball.
playing to anyone's strengths because of how physically they're bullying us and just fucking garbage in the ball today. I think Silka needs to come off. If I had to pick
We're
one,
fucking getting Vestager on top. To be honest, he'll win the ball down and play it along. I think they'll do better, and that's not because of Silko Thomas. That's because of the gameplay.
It'll be offside. I mean,
the player.
They play.
That's some proper get it forward shit. Get fucking wall shot front. Fucking.
We used to be famous for that.
This game at FM, I might have actually done it. I'm not joking. Like I nothing against Silko Thomas. This is not his fault. He's trying his hardest and he's doing all right, to be honest. But we're just we're playing so far away from anything that he's capable of doing against those two centre backs. It's fucking disgusting.
This comment about Stockport, their manager's pretty good, Dave Challoner. He's very good up and coming English manager. He could be someone that we were once talking about, even maybe for a Leicester job. They got to the playoffs with Stockport last season and probably do the same again this.
Oh,
no.
Tries to win it back and does so. Okay.
This time Ricardo deals with it, but it just goes out wide.
Long throw in, that'll be dirty, and it'll probably be 2-0. Yeah, I haven't taken enough King Power FC pills, mate. I think some people definitely have gotten another load of their pills. I haven't ordered mine in a few years now. But it's a great game plan, right? Launch it long when you're playing your least physical striker and a younger player.
Would you rather Rob Edwards or Chris Wilder? I'd take Chris Wilder.
I'd rather put Luke in charge, to be honest, man. Get myself in fucking managing, man.
Get forward!
Oh, well done, Luke Thomas. Misses the header. That's never a penalty, you fucking cunt. Get up. Yeah, that's a free kick for us. Nice. Yeah, shut the fuck up, Tom.
Suck me off, Cannon.
You suck me off and fire me off a cannon, you fucking bitch. Oh, what are you crying about? Just because he's more handsome.
Nelson put his finger in your belly button and you want to fucking drop to the ground. Fuck off.
Oh, why is Tom? Why is he on the ball? And who's that gonna connect to? Who's that gonna connect to?
The large.
What are we doing? I'm genuinely losing my mind. I can't keep doing this. This is not how I'm gonna start my 2026. Oh my god. I like if I wasn't gonna go ball from it, I would have pulled out all my hair supporting Leicester at this point, man. Holy fuck.
Oh, Marty could resign. You never know.
Yeah, he fucking should, man.
I do think the club would make a change, but I think they'd only make a change if it looks like we're going to get relegated. I think they've already binned off this season. They don't give a fuck.
Oh, Luke Thomas, just silly little
Luke Thomas is actually back at his old ground, isn't he? He played a little bit for Sheffield United.
Yeah, Sheffield United, and they hated him. The worst player they've ever seen.
Yeah,
and he
when
went
they
out
had
to
one
Middlesbrough,
of the...
failed there as well, and now he's our starting fucking left back. Like, how far have we fallen? And we stuck the fucker a new 4-year deal.
You got a fan.
Happy New Year.
We've got a Luco on the bench, man. Get a Luco on. A Luco in the 30 minutes he had did more than fucking Thomas has ever done.
The tactics are we're trying to play on the counter attack and hit it long to Silko Thomas over the top. But it's just so awful, the execution.
Oh, Caleb. Win that, Ben. Oh, go on,
we
Ben.
Look like shit.
Oh, look, Tom Cannon. He gets fucked by the Ben. That's a nice ball. Go on, there's space to work with here.
All right. Rare opportunity to go forwards for
Ricky,
Leicester.
to Fatawi.
Cross it, but it's too late now.
It's going to
There's
go
space
back.
to play into Silko Thomas. It's a too heavy of a ball. Subs, please give me substitutions. Please give me substitutions.
Yeah,
please. I'm begging you. Give me substitutions, baby. Go on, Silko. Nice press there.
Oh,
like, Silko's at the very least trying. We're just not playing towards his strengths.
Yeah, his quality is poor, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't like the whole he's trying argument. You could argue that Dak has tried in his whole 5 years of being here. What's that got us?
Nah, I don't think
gig.
so. The thing is more like I just don't. I like. I genuinely, I'm losing my ability to speak, man. I'd rather be reading my fucking financial exams that I'm preparing for. Like I should just be I should be spending my time preparing for that. My financing exam in a few days, and I'm watching this fucking shite, man.
Thomas,
Look at
losing
Luke
out
Thomas.
there.
What are you doing, you donkey? Is that our best
You're gonna
left
give a
back?
penalty. Two. It's gonna be two. Yeah, that was so.
Fucking hell, man.
That was Tom Cannon scores again. Second
And he
goal
taps the
in
badge.
2 games.
Oh, Luke
That
Thomas,
was
mate. Luke
so
fucking Thomas. Anyone
bad.
defending Luke Thomas getting a 4-year
was-
deal, have a look at yourself, mate.
That
Have a look
was-
at yourself.
Literally seconds before Andreas was rinsing Luke Thomas, and you couldn't have had a better example if you tried.
I never
What?
want to see anyone praise me in our chat again, man, when I'm on air.
Yeah.
I've lost my final 5 brain cells.
Yeah, Jordan James has been bad. He's tired. They're all tired. This is like, you've just got to. He's got to deal with that. He's just got to send it out, and he's get bullied. Fair play to Andre Brooks. That's very good wing play. Look at that. That's the difference. Out muscled, like beats Luke Thomas on like 3 different physical duels there.
Oh, you're so shit, fucking Jakob as well, man.
Thomas is shite, ole ole.
Yeah, Skip
Thomas is
misses
shite,
the
ole
challenge.
ole.
Slides in as always.
4
Tom Cannon,
more
easy
years,
finish.
4 more years, 4 more years of this shite. I can't believe it. Why did we give him 4-year deal? Who the fuck authorized a 4-year deal on the fucking fraud? Yeah, Marty, mate. Yeah, but then sub him off for Luca, mate. You've got a better left back on the bench. You've got a better left back on the bench.
It's so bad. Yeah, it's awful.
It's fucking embarrassing, man. It's fucking embarrassing. We're not doing a match rating.
You
after
know
this,
as
are
well,
we?
though, when you see things like that as well, you just think to yourself, like, fans see that every week. Why can a manager not spot that? Why can the recruitment team not spot that? Especially with that contract. It's like it's always been the Achilles heel.
4 more years. His contract was running out. That was the one thing I was looking forward to at the end of this fucking season.
We
Luke
turned
Thomas's
down a bid for 5 million from Hoffenheim, didn't we?
Yeah,
last
because
year?
you do a long fucking throw in that connects with no. Just someone hit it, man. I'm genuinely crashing out. I'm losing my fucking brain cells. Like, we still haven't made a substitution. Like, do I have an IQ that's fucking room temperature? Or am I just misunderstand? Like, how is this so bad? What am I watching?
If your name's Marty Cifuentes, then maybe. Oh, Mavadidi on the wing, cross in. No, offside.
Yeah, get
Yep.
the bleach ready, man. We need to wash my eyes out.
Thomas
I'd
just
rather
moved the
fucking
brush
s-
aside
oh,
like
man.
he wasn't there.
And guys, I completely. How many times has Donkey ever touched the ball this game? Seriously.
He's invisible. That's what he's saying. He's got no energy, man. He's got to rotate these players when your players are gassed. Like,
Right,
energy
you
is the most important thing. Oh, don't worry.
Oh, that's
it's
your
Jordan,
answer.
Jordan Ayew's coming on to save the day at 54 minutes. Oh, come on for
Yep.
Silko, isn't he?
Not a monk.
Chowdhury's getting on 2. Chowdhury's getting on 2.
Chowdhury, you said it. Maybe Hamza should have come on for Skip.
Yeah.
All of the midfield 3 have been honking today because they're tired. You could make an argument for all 3 of them not playing.
It's so bad.
Let's see Munga come on in the 10. Come on, boys.
Shiver me fucking timbers, man. This is horrible.
How bad do you think it has to be for there to be some action? What if they won 5-0? Would that be the end of Marty?
I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Why am I doing this to myself, man? Why are we watching this?
Bro, I set my alarm at 20 past 1.
I have 3
Yeah.
exams in the next fucking 12 days, and I could be spending my time right now prepping for all of them, man. And instead, I'm watching this fucking
Oh,
shite.
I thought that was going to be 3.
Yeah, that's offside. That's clear offside. Yeah, cheer your fucking cunts, man.
Yeah, bad for the fans. Shit squad, shit players, shit manager, shit owners.
There you go.
Nobody
So I've
cares.
called it. Chowdhury for Skip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not do that at half time, you
Really?
know?
Exactly.
Yeah, and
Silko.
Silko's come off.
Did nothing.
Yeah, this performance will aid the planned protest for the West Brom game. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we get the biggest being biggest of the season for that one. With the 3 people that are in the ground. It'll be interesting to see how many of the faithful do go. I support that, by the way. I think it's about time.
Hey, Thomas is off. He took Thomas off.
Oh, is he
Oh,
put
he
on
still
for
got
him?
Thomas. No.
No, he's
Oh,
still
Yeah,
got
exactly.
oh. Luke
They've
Thomas
looked
still
at that
on
and
the
they
pitch.
thought 1 year extension, activate it.
What the fuck?
No, it's got away with it. Oh no, yeah, Jordan
Great
James
ball, mate. Great ball.
been off it all day.
Why am I still here? Just to suffer.
Why are you playing Silko instead of Jake Evans? I'm not sure why he's loved Silko.
I don't want to see any more fucking propaganda of Silko Thomas as a striker ever again. That does not work.
At least let me see Monger, man, or Lewis Page play, or Luco play. Like I'm this is depressing.
Marcy's just a fucking idiot, brain dead moron. Fuck.
I think the thing is, conscious is that game. I think is another TV game, so there'll be a lot of eyeballs on it. But I can sort of see your point.
4 more years.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. It's the reason I don't go to many games this time around. I mean, I'm still upset about the first relegation, yet alone a second. Told you, it's just this is King Power FC. It's not Leicester City FC. It hasn't been for a long time.
That first relegation was just that hurt so bad because it was so slow. It wasn't sudden and dramatic. It was just like, what the fuck? It can't get any worse, can it? And it did every single week.
Well, and after that, they said that we're going to do a lot of, we're going to do some internal auditing and figure out what the problem was. They never did any internal review. That was it. Remember the sign? Internal review.
Yeah, yellow,
I do.
man.
Don't have a clue.
And then we've just gotten worse and made the same mistakes since that alleged internal review. Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, Bourbon Fox. This is really worrying. When Marty's been like this throughout his career in the Championship. His teams just don't really create much at all. It's amazing that our XG is that high. To be honest with you, I would not have thought it's that high. So many games I've seen this season that XG doesn't even hit 1. This is absolutely pitiful.
Yeah, now that we talk about it and I think about it more and more, I do really think that you can't have any mercy for Top, unfortunately. Like, you just hit the nail on the head, Anil. We've gotten worse since that alleged internal review. And they write, like, I forgave them because of my spill earlier about all the outgoings and ingoings earlier in the appointment of Enzo. And then to rip that up and to make it 10 times worse until we're an absolute shadow of what we used to be at our worst is so concerning. Like, we are a very, very fast sinking ship. There is very little credit in the bank left for me anymore. I think it's time to go King Power altogether now that you mention it.
Yeah, I think the thing is judging by how they perform these days on the pitch as well, I think that they wouldn't have a clue in how to sell and get a good deal for us. It's going to be 3. Man, this is just getting absolutely clowned on.
Still no shot on target.
No.
Fucking rolled. I thought that was a foul as well, to be honest.
Susan Whelan's not with us anymore, but I mean, of course, she was a part of that triumvirate. I think we all know though, it all just fell apart when Vichai died. Yeah, we did the right initially with Top, but I think that was these sort of changes, they don't happen immediately.
Oh, please give me more changes now, man. I can't watch more of this the way this
I
is going.
can't even.
He's not gonna until like the 80th minute.
Offside.
I have to say, I actually think so far we've been even worse than against QPR.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an absolute nothing performance.
Mm-hmm. Again, total bipolar FC. Like, go from a half decent performance to just dross, and it happens all the fucking time. Just sack him and be done with it.
Were we good against Derby? I don't think we were.
No, I don't think so either.
That game would have been 1-1 as well, but Jordan James scored a great goal.
And
Yeah,
Fatau
of course,
shoots
Fatau is going to go for a shot from like 40
Fucking
yards
hell,
out.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, head loss, man. Head loss.
And here's the difference, right? Yeah, Lamarty looks pissed, right? If that was Enzo, he'd haul him for that.
Yeah,
he
I'm
would.
pretty sure I'm pretty sure he even did it in 1 or 2 games.
Take him off. Take him off.
That's going to start pissing his teammates off shit like that as well, man. Like,
Yeah, they obviously are thinking it already. I mean, that's the problem, is that because he scores 1 world-class goal, you know, you think you can do it all the time. It's a tough one. No, gave him that corner to Sheffield.
fuck off, Tom Cannon. You look like you got eyeliner on.
Jesus Christ.
God, someone please fucking injure this man.
Yeah, I think this is worst performance all season.
Chin
Even
fucking
Nelson is
shocking
losing
with
his
that.
head. Yeah, they've all lost it. I think as well that the players themselves want the manager to go.
Yeah. Please make more changes, Marty. Get Monker on, get Page on, get fucking Aluko on. Let us have something we can enjoy for the last 20 minutes. Hopefully the last 20 minutes of his Leicester career. Yeah, fuck.
Good. I want to see more of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Shut the fuck up, Samari, little crank bitch. Oh, that's
Oh,
all.
come on, man. So we
When
get
you
booked
kill
after all the
JJ, you
shit
don't
they've
get a
done to
single
us.
thing, you fucking cunt. Samari deserves to be
Fuck
sent
this
off for
ref,
that.
dude.
Yeah, fuck this ref. Yeah, that's a proper tackle. Fuck you, Samari, in particular, for killing JJ earlier, a sexy beast. Deserve that, you silly cunt.
Mavididi just went up 1 point in the score for me.
Yeah, give him a 10 rating now. I'm happy with his performance today. So what's happening? That's Lewis Page, and is that Jeremy Monker? Yes, thank fuck, man. Could you take on a Luco too, so we'd have an even more to cheer about?
Can't build anything.
Way too late to bring them onto the game, man. Should have been down at half time when it was 1-0 down.
Did you
Run
know
him
that
down.
before this season we hadn't lost to Sheffield United in 20 years?
Yeah.
A lot of poor records have been broken this year. It's a record-breaking season for Leicester in all the wrong ways, man. I feel like I'm yet to see us string like 5 passes together in a row this game. That's 1. Yeah, that counts. 2.
Do you think he's going to put Monger on for Tau after he
3.
took that halfway that 40-yard shot? Probably
4.
Yeah.
should do.
Again, a dodgy weighted pass. And Ricky P's so slow, it's hard to see, man. I feel for Ricky.
I can't,
Yeah,
man,
I think Marty is worse than Van Nistelrooy. I'll agree with you.
Yeah, get Rude back in. Get Rude Van Nistelrooy back in.
Obviously, he was also shocking Van Nistelrooy, but I just think some of the things Marty does, I feel like he's never watched a football match before.
Page and Monka, let's fucking go. At least there'll be something to be happy about when they get the
The
ball.
lads. Yeah, I'd love it if Page can get his first goal for Leicester.
Yeah, I'd love that too.
But with our XG of 0.02, it's hard to see unless he also strikes it in from the halfway line.
Yeah, so
So
take
always
Mavadidi off.
That's crazy. Then after Patel is just shot from 40 yards, he's taking Mavadidi. Mavadidi just looks like
They're both on a booking too, so you can't make the argument it's because he's got a
That's-
booking because Patel is on one as well, and he looks way more.
That's it. Okay, yeah, and he's taken Bobby Reed. I mean, I said I would have started Page in this game because I just think Bobby Reed completely absent. Yeah, O'Hare to finish the scoring. I'm shocked he hasn't scored already. He technically did put the ball in the back of the net, but the whistle had gone. Yeah, Locks is probably trying to kill himself after seeing this game, but no, he's just enjoying his New Year's Day with his family, I think.
Yeah, it's worth
He
saying
might
like
appear later.
this football does like really ruins your day and mental health.
Okay, here we go. Let's see what we can do here. Go on, you got
Oh, look at Page looking to receive the ball.
acres of space.
What a touch, you fucking donkey. From McCallum.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I think Luke said that Zoe thinks Monga's better on left wing than right wing.
Yeah.
But point is that if you're on a pitch, what sort of message does that send you though when like you're seeing one of the star players completely lose their head and it's the other one that gets hauled? Ask Steffi on his next Call of Duty stream. The Make-A-Wish left back, Luke Thomas.
Make-A-Wish.
Oh,
Monga,
go on, Monga. He might do here. He got it off Page actually.
Oh, doesn't do well there.
He had nothing on though, to be fair.
No. Oh, we want to throw. That means Luke Thomas can do another pointless long throw.
Look at that touch.
Yeah, he's a baller.
And that's almost a good cross. Just need a little bit more height.
Oh, still got the ball. Now Luke Thomas to
Put
cross.
in a good cross here. That's actually
That's a decent one.
Yeah, that's all right.
Patawu. Oh, poor touch.
Fucking hell, man. Donkey.
Well, it's the best we've looked all game, which is not saying much, but I do feel they have made a difference, those two subs. Oh, here we go. Go on, Paige. Go on.
Go on.
No, don't shoot. Yeah.
Go on, Monga. Cut it and shoot, buddy. Win the corner.
It's all right. See, they're making a
Better.
difference.
Momentum change, big time. Sexy
There you go. You
leadership.
finally got something to be excited about, Andreas.
Yeah. Woohoo! Yahoo!
Are they happy
Oh,
clappers?
he's done it again. Oh.
I would have started both of these two because you could tell the rest of the team were just completely gassed.
Yeah.
When you play Football Manager, Duck, if all your team's on red for energy, you don't start them, right? You got to rotate them, even if they're top players.
JJ, play it to the star boy.
Chowdhury, the crossfield diag, dealt with by United. Oh, nice one, Ricky.
Nice.
Oh, no, hair as well.
Yeah, good run from Ricky.
Good. I hope that fucking hurt.
I mean, yeah, this is the best we've looked all game, which is not saying much, but
that's a corner again.
we won a corner. Being shown up by literal children. Yeah.
Just fucking punch him in the fucking jaw, JJ. Bang. Square in the side of the head. I don't care. I won't judge you for it.
I mean, Steve, that is honestly the way forward for Leicester, though, isn't it? Especially at the end of the season, you got to clear out all the senior pros and you got to build with the young ones. You got to sign more young, hungry players. Like Ralph Rangnick said this even when he was at Man United, didn't he? He said, you know, that's why you get these younger players. They're more attentive. They're more willing to play. Go on. Oh, Nelson, Thomas, Nelson, left foot. Ooh. That was the best.
I will say that was probably
game.
actually a handball on that, but who cares? We won't be getting anything from it either way. We hate you, Leicester. When you play like this, Is that not a handball there? Yeah, point
Yeah,
blank.
it was,
actually. Point blank
But-
handball.
What was that shot though?
I mean, he's a
Ah,
centre
it's
back. What do you
tough,
expect
man.
him?
That's tough.
It's a tough angle for a centre back to handle.
Yeah, that's not his best foot either.
Was that not just Luke Thomas?
No, it's Ben Nelson had the shot.
Ben Nelson. Okay, my bad.
That was Benny Boy.
I was chopping and changing from comments. Need to get 2 screens.
Still living in 2006.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's how I missed the start of the Fatawu goal. Like I saw him, like I just saw the ball sail in after him. I missed the first bit with the nutmeg.
That makes sense. That makes sense on the watch back, especially. Go on, Ricky.
Fatawu. Yeah,
Oh,
go on,
he's
yes.
Fatawu.
got it.
Don't shoot, please.
Oh, just needs to pass it.
No, he's so greedy. The rest of the team have
Yeah,
got to
of course you're
be.
frustrated.
The Ricky Ricardo's got to go over to him now and say, "Dude, stop fucking
Mate.
doing that."
Yeah, stop
He should
fucking
have been
about.
with Mavs.
Well, dropping I, we had Monga was a better one. I mean, the thing with Silko is he might have been poor, but he got no service the whole game. I actually think Silko now with these other two would actually be half decent. He was in the last game as well because you'd have more energy up there. That's what he just didn't have the whole game. I think even Hamza Chowdhury's made a difference again because he's fresh compared to the other players. Not necessarily because he's good, but he's someone who's at 100% is going to be better than a player who's at 70%. It's as simple as that. Yeah, our strikers do never get service. That's the Marty way.
Wow, man.
Luke Thomas, cross the head.
Page looks a lot better.
Oof. I see us scoring right now. I have to say that though.
Page has been already immediately, not only has he just been energy, he's had good positioning. He's had the confidence to play the ball at his feet as well, not panic and pass him too soon. And all of his distribution's been on point too. Very good. I want to see him start next game. I think he's looking a lot better than when he first came in for the team. It looks like he's progressed a bit and he's on the ascension now.
Yeah. Yeah, we said that in the summer as well. His positioning is really good, man.
I've changed my stance on him, by the way. I don't want to see him get loaned out. I think he's one that we should just keep here and start. He should have been playing a lot of these games already, to be honest. If all these players that are going to be out of a contract and not going to be here next season, why have these youngsters not been played if they've given up this season,
Well, do you know what's really crazy is that if Harry Winks would have gone in the summer or Jerry Monga tried a bit too much there.
He won the ball back himself, by the way. Luke Thomas not helping him at all.
Well, look, at the bare minimum, either the young players would have gotten better, even if we hadn't got promoted, or B, they would have played enough where you could get some value where people can have a look at them from the outside the club and be like, I want to sign this lad and get some pure profit money in a way.
I think more likely, Luke, they're just the rate at which they would have been good would have been insane. Like they'd have been dodgy the first 10 games, then they'd start looking all right, and then they'd start looking quite good, and then very good by the end of the season. But yeah, I was going to say, I think when Harry Winks looked like he wasn't going to stay, that's when Page was getting the games. Then all of a sudden he stayed and Ramsey came in and he didn't get much game time. That's the issue. No trust. Yeah.
Sorry, no, you go.
No, I was going to say this comment. If this isn't a sign to play more of the youth, then I don't know what is. I agree with you. But I think we saw that sign in the last game as well. The best we looked in the whole game was when we put Silko Thomas, that is, Jeremy Monga and Louis Page on the pitch at the same time. Go on.
Travel sick. I think they're definitely gone, mate. The fact that they're all of them are not on the bench today. I know Winks has been out for a while. I think they're definitely going. But the fact that Samari and FaZe, I think they're going to be getting ready to leave, mate. I think it's been lined up already for all of them. Maybe not Samari, but definitely FaZe and at the bare minimum.
I had heard from, I think Locks told me that he said that he heard that 4 players were going to go in January. But one of them was probably Carranza. But yeah, then if the other 3 are Sumare, Winks, and FaZe, there's your 4. Oh, there you go. We hadn't lost on New Year's Day since 2008 in the Championship.
I don't care about those stats. Fucking trivia, fucking loser shit. Who gives a fuck? We lost.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, we don't even look good right now.
Play to Monka. Yeah, that's the best decision we've made all game, Luke Thomas. Oh, look at Monka.
Oh, and
Yeah.
Monga.
What a player. And
Yeah,
Lewis
it's his
Page.
mate. Yeah, look how much better the team plays with this lot in a. Go on.
Mavadi's probably
That
gonna
could be a
miss
goal.
place now. This goes on.
Oh, that's a decently created chance.
Yeah.
Both youngsters involved in
Man,
that, by the way.
exactly. If we'd have started with this lot.
Now
Bozo
maybe put a
manager.
Luke on and we have the final piece we need to actually score a goal.
Yeah,
Oh,
not a
look at
bad
this
ball there
there.
from the Bangladeshian prince.
He's been pretty good since he's come on.
Yeah.
He's obviously back. They probably gave him quite a nice round of applause, I'm sure. Because I think the Sheffield United fans quite rate him. He was pretty good for them. I did see actually in the playoff final, he was really good for them. He was one of their better players.
Good comment here from, I'm just trying to find it for you here. I'll just start it for you. Luke Makepace, if we play more youth, then the fan base needs to understand that they will make mistakes and need time. I think, Luke, that like if Top came out and said, you know what, we've made some mistakes, we really tried to go for it in the Premier League, we financially made some errors, but we're going to get it right this time and put our best foot forward, and we're going to get behind our youth and the money that we've invested in the Seagrave Academy with all these absolute like legion of good-looking prospect players coming. I think if he came out and said something like that and we're playing our youth, the fan base would be so much less toxic. They would be forgiving, and they would also be patient because they'd be getting behind these young lads who are starting to blossom. And then maybe they could get some credit at the bank for some mistakes. Like, look, you made this investment wrong. You've spent money in dross. You've not sacked people at the right time. The list goes on of all the things they've done, but you've invested in the Seagrave Academy and it's starting to pay dividends, you know? But Top's not going to do that, is he?
It's a fair comment from all you saying that Sheffield United are taking their foot off the gas. Of course, it's the same as the first game against us. Once we were 3-0 up, they didn't need to play. They just see out the result.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you get a goal back, it's much more salvageable than being 3 down like we were last time. They're definitely not impenetrable.
Yeah. Bourbon, they clearly are, mate. I just don't understand the direction. I really don't know what their ambition and their long-term plan is, if they even have one at that.
Yeah, I agree with this. I don't believe anything Top says either. That just seemed like someone told him to say that because it would make the fans feel better. But it just seemed so hastily arranged, that talk. Very unprofessionally done as well. You just heard all these squeaking shoes in the background. They couldn't even bother to get a quiet studio. I don't care.
It was awful. The whole thing in here was awful the more I think about it. I thought you were being a bit harsh at the time.
No, it disappointed me. It made me feel that it was like, you can't be, you know, again, it's about leadership. We've shown that you can't really be bothered. You know, you can't be bothered to come back to the UK. Still, as far as I know, still hasn't come back in all that time. Says he's going to talk to the club, hasn't.
Do you remember when you were like a kid and like you did something dodgy and your parents would like force you to like apologize to
Yeah.
the kid and you'd have to, and what did you say? It's like, sorry. Like you'd have to like really fucking say that's what it felt like, that interview.
That is what it was, yeah. Mate, Lewis Page's been very good in this game.
He has been.
Go on.
Cheered me up a little bit.
Oh.
That was a bit disappointing after the run. Oh, really? He did a one Zoom interview.
Oh, yeah?
When was that, though? Recently?
10 more years.
Yes.
And then like all these hamper clappers as well. Like, what are you going to say in like 5 years' time when we're in fucking League One? Oh, yeah, but we won the Premier League 15 years ago. Like, how much longer can we keep saying that? Like, X amount of years ago, we won the Premier League and the FA Cup. But when does that well run out?
When's the last upcoming, Marta? Can you get a Luco on? A little bit of Luco, all I need.
He's another one that he clearly just doesn't rate him at all, does he, Marty?
Nah, I guess not.
Leicester, don't say such things, man. That gives me anxiety.
Come on, Leicester. Put in the box, score from here, give us false hope for 10 minutes, and we lose 2-1. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you flop.
Oh, well done,
Oh,
JJ.
hello.
Whoa, that's a brilliant touch from Jordan.
Yeah, it takes
That
way
ball
time
was
to do
coming with
nothing
some
then.
steam.
Go on. It's gonna be Jordan James again, is it? Oh, this time blocked.
Oh, that's a handball. That's a clear handball. Okay, fuck you, ref.
Oh, come on. Someone sliding tackle him.
It's Ben. Look at
see,
Ben Nelson. Man.
that's when you can see the
Easy,
pace,
cool,
though, that
calm,
Ben-
collected.
Yeah.
Stolarczyk taking 6 years to think about what he's going to do. Fucking hell. You just seen his fucking head just glitch for a minute.
Oh my god, Luke Thomas, you're a fucking...
Luke Thomas of a generationally bad game. Last one.
What are you
He's smiling
expecting at
for
your
you, rotten
laughing little
cashew.
cunt? Pull him off the fucking pitch. Why are you not subbing him, Marty, man? You're the fucking manager. Take him off then, you cunt. Oh, you gotta stick him another 4-year fucking deal in the fucking full-time whistle, mate. Fucking donkey.
Every butt's coming out.
Jesus Christ. How can you be that bad?
How's this guy's hair, man? What the fuck? Who is that?
He's ex-Man United, I think, to Heath Chong, isn't it? Yeah, conscious. That's exactly. He says if Top was being honest, he'd come out and say King Power is in serious shit. It's the family business, and how Thailand works is very different to the UK. So LCFC is not a priority at the moment. That is what is happening behind the scenes, isn't it? But it's doesn't have the dignity to even say that. Yeah, look, our silence is deafening. I mean, I've been quiet. What can I really say? This is just. It's up there in the top 2 or 3 worst performances all season for me. It's improved slightly since Page and Monger have come on, but as everyone's been saying, the game's basically been over. The thing about Top not being King Power CEO is that might be on paper that he's not CEO, but in reality, he probably is, right? It's like when Putin for a while was only president or prime minister of Russia, but not the president, if you know what I mean. But everyone knows who's pulling the strings. Well, for me, the worst performance was still first half against QPR. I mean, obviously 4 down is awful. Yeah, Glibbo, it was game over when the starting 11 was announced. Probably agree with you. Yeah, look, I think for all of us, it's more just that it's so obvious that we had the opportunity of a lifetime. It's just been completely pissed down the drain. We're like that one kid you all know at school who's really good at football, and you think, oh, this kid might be a professional. But instead of training hard, he just gets drunk all the time. And
Someone smack this fucking guy in the chin so hard, please. I want to see his hair flop.
I realized it was Callum, and then I looked at the camera and just saw Luke, genuinely about to pop a vein on his neck about how angry he got.
I hate him. I hate him more than any player. If I could pick someone to punch, it's going to be him first and Pickford second. And Pickford didn't do anything wrong. He just looks punchable.
What about Martinez of Aston Villa?
No, I kind of like him. I liked his celebrations in that World Cup that year.
But man, I don't know if you saw those clips the other day against Arsenal. He's one of those that he can give it, but he can't take it back.
No, he can't.
When's the last change coming, Marty? I only done 4 so far. You're 2-0 down with 5 minutes to go. You're not going to do something, you little cunt. Silly little fraud.
Honestly, it's taking a piss because he's shaking his head, acting like he's not the root cause of all problems. That could apply to a lot of people at the club right now, though, it's the issue. Another corner for Sheffield United. Cannon has 3 goals all season and 2 of them against guess who? You can't make that
Charity
up.
FC.
What do you reckon Marty and Xavier Calm talk about on the touchline? That I'd really want to know. There was that against who was the first team that we lost 3? Yeah, sorry, Sheffield United, and we were 3-0 down. The camera panned to Xavier Calm and he just looked like, oh, okay, fuck, we're getting sacked in the morning. And then they didn't get sacked. So
options here, box crashing. No one's who's marking him.
That
is fucking awful. That was like in slow motion.
Yeah. Yeah, the fact that O'Hare hasn't scored yet is like you can see what's going to happen.
Oh my god, it's too easy.
Right.
Oh,
yeah, and of course, and who is it?
Yeah.
It's Callum O'Hare. You could you knew it. You knew it. You absolutely knew it.
Oh, please.
You have to laugh because otherwise you'll cry. I did that, mate. Fucking the manager of his lack of substitutions did that. You could see the warning was there 2
I
seconds
fucking
ago.
hate this guy so bad, man. I'm having fantasies of doing violent things. I'd pull a handful of flesh off his fucking foot with my hand. I hate this cunt. Fucking hell, man. We look so shit.
That's twice we've conceded 3 goals to Sheffield United. Yeah, they turned up for 40 seconds and we conceded. That's Luke Thomas again, by the way.
Yeah, he's a fucking useless donkey, man. 4 more years. 4 more years.
Absolutely awful.
Give him
man.
4 more years. Give him 4 more years. Fuck me, man. Give me a fucking clinical depression of his performances alone.
They're singing "Are You Wednesday" in disguise.
That's a fun one.
Fucking hell, man.
Luca is getting the Nelson bad half against Huddersfield treatment after the Southampton red. Seems that way. Oh, abject.
How many goals is that in aggregate now with Sheffield? Is it 7?
6-2.
6-2 their lead. Yeah, Wednesday would do better than this. I agree with that. Lucan O'Hare is how Sean reacts the top.
Could we see the final change? No, we're 3-0 down and we'll do nothing.
Don't know which is worse, this or the final Stranger Things episode. No spoilers.
Yeah, I haven't started the finale yet, but the season garbage.
Yeah, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. That's my thinking here. But I think, as people have been saying, the real fear, I can take a season where it's just like, okay, nothing's happening this season. But the way that we're going, who says we're going to be in the Championship next season? That's a genuine fear. I know, Luke, you think we're already down.
Yeah,
Good job, Foxes never quit. Otherwise, it'd be in real trouble. Exactly. Marking out 5 minutes of stoppage time as well to continue the misery. How many games is this again? I can't remember the last time Leicester have been like 3-0 down in a season. Someone check this.
Go on, Chowdhury.
Have we been 3-0 down more times even this season than last season? Maybe not because we were terrible last year, but it's possible.
Yeah.
Chowdhury's man of the match for that challenge for me.
Yeah, we haven't had a single shot on target. Says it all. We are absolutely shit.
Oh, go on, JJ. Hey.
No, of course. Scores again. Well, it's 3-1.
Lux is coming right now. He's having a very merry New Year's Day. Jordan James, mate, if we don't sign you permanently, this club might as well just be fucking liquidated.
Just make JJ player manager.
Yeah. It's
Great
basically
goal,
just him
to be
making the
fair.
goal alone. Yeah, he's like, fuck it, boom.
Yeah, great finish. Yeah, only decent players out on loan. There must be so many clubs looking at him as well. It's going, fuck, why don't we buy him? Has he saved Marty's job again as possible? Or perfect send-off for Marty. If we sack Marty, who do you want?
I don't care at this point.
I'd rather put
I do
myself
not
in as
care,
manager,
man.
to be honest. I could do a better job.
I heard there's a sexy, bold Italian.
Yeah, sexy bold Italian I'd be twerking my ass off for to get to the club.
Gary O'Neill. Do you know what? I was just playing some FM the other day, and Gary O'Neill was appointed. Well, actually, I was playing Championship Manager.
That's Marty saves till 2027 now.
Don't like the new FM.
It's growing on me. I'm doing a journeyman save. I'm just about to start my job at Cardiff after playing 3 years at Cork City.
Oh.
Yeah. Got 2 licenses so far.
The plan is for Jordan James to save his job. Getting anyone now, we need a change. Yeah, Michael Carrick, Gary O'Neill.
I would take anyone. Like, genuinely, you could mention my fucking dead granddad and I'd rather
Martin O'Neill
do
to the end of the season. I would love that. But whether or not he'd risk taking it with to ruin his reputation.
Beautiful ball from McCullough there.
Cody's had a pretty okay game.
Yeah, he has actually. I feel bad for slating him the other day.
Boop. Win the second ball. Nope.
Boop. How bad is it though? I'd actually argue that both the centre backs haven't even been bad, and we still conceded.
I know. Maybe there though. Recovered.
Oh, is O'Neill going back to Celtic? I could see that happening, yeah. The guy they appoint is completely...
Wilfred Nance.
Is he actually gone back to Celtic?
He might do, because that new manager, I don't think, has won a single game, is he? He's lost 6 in a row or something. Oof.
Fuck.
I think Nelson was bad for the third. Maybe, but come on, that was Luke Thomas on the third. He just got absolutely dunked. Okay, Leicester lost by 3 goals more, 9 times last season. Okay.
Oh, I'm starving. I need some food after this, man.
And that's it. Another awful display ends, and it's ended 3-1 to Sheffield United. We scored right at the very end of Jordan James. Some of the stats here, and XG, look at this now. Something awful. 0.15. Luke, what do you make of that?
I'm running out of emotion, for this club. You say Martial, who do we bring in? That's where I'm at. I don't even care at this point. I just want him gone. He brings nothing to this club. Brings no ideas, devoid of them. Plays, your subs are absolutely honky nay. Start of the season of half decent man management, integrating youth. Now he brings them on far too late and few and far and sparse in between. We got nothing going whatsoever. He set us up completely wrong. We were bullied on the ball. This is so wrong for me, this club right now. The direction that we headed, that was an absolutely awful performance. Yeah, we got 1 goal back, and someone said in the chat, oh, what a celebration. It's because what hope do we have at that point? Like, what is there to celebrate? JJ, I love you and what a worldie, but this club, man, like, fucking, the way it's run is just a car crash, boys. What do you guys think?
I mean, for me, we've had this thumbnail ready for a long time, and it should have been used a long time ago, and it's this one. That's what it's time for at minimum. He's clueless. There's obviously deeper issues at the club than this, but I feel, again, if this was a club that had cared, we'd have done that. We'd have had a little bit of a plan for this window. We might have had 1 or 2 signings lined up. We could have another go at it, try and make the playoffs by the end of the season. I mean, look, it's New Year's Day. That's the worst thing. For you, it's not, Luke, so even worse.
Yeah.
For Duck and I and the rest of us here in the UK, it's New Year's Day. New Year's always a time about, positivity, optimism. Oh, this could be the year. I'm really looking forward to it, really optimistic. And I probably speak for everyone that in literally the first day of the year, you're just feeling like, oh God, that was absolutely awful. Why did I even bother doing this? Why didn't I just watch the darts, which starts in 6 minutes instead? Don't know, but we chose it because this is the club that we support. Duck is absolutely speechless. Let me come to you, Andreas. Talk to me. What did you make of that game?
More of just nothing. It just feels nothing. It's just standstill. No progression, no improvement. Feels like there's no future. Feels like there's no direction. It's just empty. And as you said, the new year's about to be about optimism, setting yourself goals for where you want to be, where you want to go in the new year coming up, and we have nowhere to go outside of sacking the fucking manager as soon as possible. But we all know with the way things have been going, it's very likely not happening.
Yeah, you just think the club's going to be silent as well. No plan. And yeah, Marty, in or out poll. All right, let me set one up. I think it'll be pretty obvious. But talk to me a little bit more about Lewis Page while I set up the poll, if you don't mind, Duck. Maybe it's some small positive.
Caleb O'Connor played a decent game. Ben Nelson looked fucking class most of the game. Made up for a lot of mistakes from other players. I thought that the few times he was put in one-on-one duels, he managed to more often than not do really well. Not sure if his marking was correct for the third goal, but I thought he, for most part, looked great. Yeah, he's definitely locked in one of the first players I'd put in the team sheet, that's for sure.
Any positives from you, Luke, in that game that you can take? Any of the subs that came on?
Yeah, Page and Mongo for sure, definitely. Mongo looking a lot more confident, able to play his way out of trouble. Classic phone booth football, able to dribble and beat his man up close. Really good to see for the young lad. Definitely better on the left-hand side. Don't want to see him on the right again, even if Fatawa is honking. That's a conversation we should also talk about in a minute as well. But Page is the one for me that's actually quite surprised me. Someone put a comment in earlier saying, I thought he did all right at the start of the season. I don't disagree with that. I just thought he looked a bit raw at the time. I just genuinely feel like since the time that we first started, and those 2 games he had under Marty at the start of the season to now, I think he's leveled up, and he's quite young, so he's going to keep leveling up. And I don't think that's down to Marty. I think that's the youth academy setup and stuff like that. So I don't want to see Marty ruin his career. But yeah, Page for me definitely needs to start in front of Donkey Overreed next week against West Brom. I thought he's really starting to look a proper talent.
Yeah, advise, you're right. That's how we all feel. We have basically been in a death spiral since that first relegation. I'd argue even before that, the season where we missed out on getting into the final of Europe, the conference trophy, it all feels downhill since then. Some people are voting in. There's probably some trolls at the moment. It's 88% out. Can do this. Cleo says, I'm calling out anyone who supports this manager. I totally agree with you. Yeah. Club Hub commentaries hiding the issues in the manager tactics. I mean, that's why no one pays attention to that. It's just all completely fabricated. Do whatever the almighty leader tells you to do. Don't ever say anything bad about the ownership, even though that is the core and obvious problem with the club. Steve, Raging, you're at the game. Tell me what you think in chat, yeah? Because I don't think we're going to stay around for much longer. This is like the worst possible thing you could probably do on New Year's Day, to be honest with you. Do you think he'll be in charge for West Brom game? I hate to say it, but it seems like the owners are going to keep him till the end of the season, and that's the plan. And they're just going to ride it out. I think, though, what I worry about is this is a repeat of that 2022 season where everyone knows the manager needs to go. They don't. And by the time a change is actually made, it's too late and you get relegated. And, this would be truly catastrophic if that happened. What do you think? Because you think I'm bringing too much into it?
I think you're right. He probably will be staying for the next game. Certainly, yeah. Look at the performance. 0.15 XG to their 0.25. Like, that's just not acceptable, man. It's shambolic, absolutely horrific. And we should be having a manager. We should have had a manager last week, so we could have been doing something for them in the transfer window. But instead, we'll probably piss away the entire transfer window before we get a new manager. And if we're even lucky enough for that, that's probably a good case scenario for Leicester, because we could also end up having him until March or April. Or who knows? We're like in a death spiral of limbo, of nothingness, of just numbness, and I'm just fucking tired of it all.
Yeah, Foxes Up has to be as the club channel. That's why club channels are so awful. Need to get rid of players because can't keep getting rid of managers. I mean, I think they are trying that at the end of the year, but they haven't tried hard enough, really. And I still think the manager could do what Enzo did and just have a bomb squad and just put everyone into the bomb squad and only keep the players who work for you. Because still seems, I don't know. The thing is, though, is now I just see a team where, for me, these players just they have no faith whatsoever in the manager. You can just see it out on the pitch. Anyway, look, Steve's just come from the game. Let's see what Elma has to say. Let's bring this up now.
That was a fucking embarrassment. 3-0 down again, one shot on target all fucking game. Players don't give a shit. Luke Thomas is stealing a living as a professional fucking footballer. Honestly, manager, get him gone. Get him gone. That is woeful. He doesn't know what he's doing. Chance of sacked in the morning, or you don't know what you're doing at the end. It's getting ugly again in the away end. But this is the toxic behaviour around Leicester City. Embarrassing, truly embarrassing.
What can you really say to that? At the moment, just if you're interested, I'll end the poll now. 13% in, 87% out for the Marty in or Marty out. Not really a surprise, is it? What can we really say? I mean, look, guys, I think I'm going to end it there. It's 7:30. What's the point of us sticking around? I mean, does anyone want to talk about that?
I need to eat some dinner.
So let me say to you all, Happy New Year. Thank you for joining us on this watch along. Hopefully, Locks will be back next time. Hopefully, your year is better than that shamble of shit. Sorry, guys. On to the next one, West Brom on Monday. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
No more 200 grand, but our new sponsors, The Beautiful Frame, have smashed it with this Jamie Vardy piece. It's unreal. They're a local Leicester business as well, which makes it even better. And not just City, they do prints for other clubs as well. So it's perfect if you are stuck for a birthday or Christmas present for one of your friends or family. Now, the best bit, they have sorted BTG viewers out with a discount. Just use BTG12 at checkout for money off. BTG12. Grab yours now at thebeautifulframe.com. The link is down below.